Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the all signs reading. It's going to be from now until the end of the month. So from the 23rd until the 31st. I hope you're all doing well. How y'all doing, chat? Talk to me. We're actually just going to get started and jump straight in here. I will be taking super chat questions. Be sure to read the super chat rules before you send a super chat question. How y'all doing? What's going on? How you doing, Vanessa, T-Works, Nicole, I am Maine. Yeah, you caught me live. This is live. We're gonna jump right in here. We're gonna start first with Aries. What is the energy here surrounding Aries from now until the end of the month? If y'all don't mind too, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me and the channel. Helps also to get the video circulating through the algorithm, so I appreciate it. For the ones that already hit the thumbs up, thank you very much. Let's jump in here. Actually, hold on, Aries. Hold up, Aries. Be patient with me. I've been patient with you. All right, here we go. Aries. Let's do it. Aries. What is the energy here surrounding Aries from now until the end of the month? What do we got going here for Aries? All right. What is the overall energy here surrounding Aries for the month? It's my 5 o'clock showing. I just shaved like 2 days ago. I think I'm going to go back to clean shaved. Maybe I'll stay clean shaved all summer. All right, let's see here, Aries. What's the energy here surrounding you? All summer 16. Plain dirty, not clean. Let's see. What's in the... all right, let's see. All right, what do we got here? Advice, page 1, verse. It's an interesting read, Aries. What is this about? You like it showing? All right, hold on, Aries. I'm trying to get your story here. Sagittarius. Some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart. I'm also picking up travels for you as well, Aries. Whether it's now or in the near future. Happy birthday to you, by the way. Happy birthday, Aries. 10 of Wands is your overall energy here. The 7 of Wands reverse is in your current energy here. 7 of Wands reverse is fighting an uphill battle. I see you just wanting to give up or feeling tempted to give up. You're like, what's the point? What's the point? 10 of Wands is the overall energy, so something feels like a burden here. Knight of Pentacles is in the challenge. You feel like you're also not making progress with the situation here. Or a situation isn't progressing as fast as you would like, or it's just not really moving. Page of Wands reverse is talking about, this is your advice, Page of Wands reverse, which is patience. And Aries can be patient though. It just depends. But I feel like you're losing patience in a situation is what I'm picking up here, Aries. Page of Wands reverse as the advice is saying, basically don't let your impatience make a situation worse. You can do whatever you want at the end of the day because that's what you're going to do. But don't let your impatience make a situation worse. Also, you don't have to put up with immaturity here as well. Because I'm kind of seeing you dealing with somebody or dealing with a situation to where you're feeling like, why is this person so immature? But I feel like you're being encouraged here to not get caught up like in their game of like immaturity here. I don't know if it's how this person's responding or how they're reacting here. And this may not be happening right now, but this could be coming up here. So I would not, I would pick your battles, Aries. Some battles just ain't worth it. 7 of Wands, the main overall message though that I get is like not to let your impatience get to you here as well. You have the Death card reversed here. So there's something here that has resurfaced or is resurfacing, Aries, or that has resurfaced with the Death card. You have the Hierophant reversed here in the outcome position. What is this about? The Two of Swords reversed. I feel like you're in between a rock and a hard place in regards to making a decision about a situation here. Death card reversed. It's something that was this Hierophant, Four Swords. I still feel like you're going to take your time in making some form of a decision here. I'm trying to get specific with it and get the specific story here, but I can't get the specific story exactly. But it's something, Death card reverse, it's something that has resurfaced here from the past, or is just something here that you're trying to make a decision about in regards to whether or not you want to end the situation or not. But I'm still seeing you here from now until the end of the month waiting to make this decision. The Hierophant reversed with the Four Swords. Also, too, I have another message here, Aries. Only get advice from people that actually know what the fuck they're talking about. So don't get advice from people, like if you were to get relationship advice or financial advice or whatever the case might be, if you're going to get relationship, I'm just going to talk about the relationship part first and then I'll get to the other parts. If you're going to get relationship advice, go to somebody or find someone that actually has a good relationship. Not someone who's constantly arguing with their partner, or you can just tell that their relationship is shitty. Because that's what the Hierophant reverse is, like getting advice from somebody who's not really qualified. And that could also be like financial advice too. Like don't get financial advice from somebody who's fucking broke. Because I see you here waiting to make a decision until you feel like you have like all the information and the facts here before doing so. I feel like this is a situation that is dragged out here for a while with the Ten of Wands, Knight of Pentacles here in the read. And you may be feeling like you're fighting an uphill battle, or it's like you want to give up. I'm going to pull one more card here, Aries. And then we're going to go to Taurus. I feel like this message is like super specific. The Six of Cups here. The Tower reversed. Oh, for one, the Lovers. Oh, Lord. I knew it. You may think that a relationship will be a disaster, but I actually feel like it goes a lot better than you think with the Six of Cups upright, the Tower reversed, and then the Lovers upright. Oh, I'm starting to see the message here, Aries. I'm starting to see the message here. So I'm also getting this message here as well. A situation that you want to give up on, Seven of Wands, or you're feeling as if it's like an uphill battle. Ten of Wands, it feels like a burden, or it just has felt like a lot. The Knight of Pentacles being in the challenge, it's not moving in the direction you want it to go, or you're not seeing the progress that you want to see. Page of Wands reverses the advice is saying to not get impatient. Don't let your impulses take over, Aries. But I feel like that'll be very easy for you for some reason, is what I'm picking up. But the Death card reversed, Two of Swords, is needing to make a decision here. And it's something that's either resurfaced or something that you're looking to transform and take to the next level. So like, let's just say you're dating someone new. This will be about having a talk about commitment, right? The Hierophant reversed, Four Swords. And then you have the Six of Cups of Lovers and then the Tower reversed here. So like if you're dealing with someone new and then you want commitment, or you want to take things to the next level or whatever, like get married or have children, whatever it is, the evolutionary process or leap with the Death card. Be patient with the process because I feel like it will get there. Now, others of you, if you're dealing with a person, if it's not like a new person, it's someone that you know. I feel like you don't really know what you want. And I feel like you could be avoiding a decision here or waiting because you don't want anything committed. Hierophant reversed. I actually think something goes a lot better than you expect, Aries. Six of Cups, the Tower reversed, and the Lovers. I'm gonna extend your reading because it is your birthday. I think something that you fear will be a disaster or that will turn into a tower moment with the Tower reverse actually goes a lot better than you think with the Six of Cups upright and the Lovers here. Because the Six of Cups is ultimately the gift of transformation. The Death card is the card of transformation. Both are Scorpio archetypes. The Six of Cups is Sun and Scorpio. So that's what I got here for you, Aries. And also, if it's not dealing with love and it's something in regards to like your dharma, especially with this 10 of Wands, Sagittarius, so like your life purpose, life path, you may be ready to make a big change here in your life, or you're feeling the need to make a big change. And it's like you may want to do something unconventional. It's like you've always done something maybe a certain way. You've always lived your life a certain way, and you could be really thinking like, damn, I want to make a bigger change. Like I feel like I've outgrown something, or I just want to do something new. And I would say go for it. Like you may think that, you know, you may have fears with the Tower reverse that it's not going to go well, but I think it will. And it'll just feel right. Six of Cups, the Lovers, like your path, right? Your devotion to a purpose, like some new path. But that Death card reverse is like, can you step into the transformation totally and choose to go a new direction? All right, let's do Taurus. So I tried to hit all angles with that. All right, let's do Taurus here. What's going on with Taurus? Could be all of it. Taurus. You know, I always get compliments on my voice. I don't know. It's never been something where I'm like, yeah, I got a nice voice. It's never been that way for me. I just speak. All right. Y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up button. We got 73 people watching, only 28 likes. Y'all gonna leave me hanging like that? I'm just not gonna go live no more. All right. I probably could. Actually, my Jupiter sits in my second, so yeah, that is my form of currency, actually. One of them. All right, let's do Taurus. What do we got here for Taurus from now until the end of the month? What's coming up for the Bulls? Venus comes into your sign, Taurus, on the 30th. Venus will be at home in her dignity. Venus and Taurus. I love Venus and Taurus. Let's see. All right, let's see. Last chapter. What do we got for Taurus here? From now until the end of the month for Taurus. With the waiting rooms. All right, what's the overall energy here for Taurus? Nine of Cups reversed. Not satisfied. You know that Drake song, Time After Time After Time. What is the actual song called? Never Satisfied with Future. You're not satisfied here, Taurus? What's going on? I'll be aware of like arrogance and smugness as well with the Nine of Cups. I'll see why. But let's see what's in your current energy. The 10 of Wands reversed. Some of you may be feeling like you're giving something your all, kind of similar to Aries in a way. 10 of Wands reversed. You may be ready to drop certain things at this time, whether it's commitments, obligations. You just feel like you have a lot on your plate, and you may be feeling like, damn, I can't keep up with all this. Or it's just a lot of work at this time that you're feeling overburdened, overtaxed. Nine of Cups reversed. It's like you're not satisfied. What's in the challenge here for Taurus? You have the Two of Pentacles. You're in the midst of change, that's why. So it's a lot that you're trying to juggle at this time. Some of you may have two jobs, or you have different ways of making money here. Some of you may have like a side hustle that like nobody even knows about, but it makes you money. All right, what's in the future position? See some of y'all in the midst of travel as well, or possibly in the midst of travel. Two of Pentacles. What's in the future? The Five of Swords reversed. What's the advice here for Taurus? Three of Wands reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're having to make a decision here, or you're having to, well, let's see. Four of Wands. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. Ace of Swords at the bottom. Things turn out a lot better than you think. Kind of similar to Aries in a way. Yeah, the Four of Wands upright. So there will be something that you're going to be celebrating. Some of you, maybe it's a birthday. 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the reading both are Aries cards. So I don't know if you have Aries placements or you know an Aries, but there's a birthday possibly coming up for some of you. But if 4 of Wands, though, I do see you celebrating something here. I'm also seeing something about, I see you celebrating something, enjoying something, having fun with something. Something comes together as well, or things are coming together. I think it's just a lot of work that you're doing at this time, Taurus. Let's see. Retrograde review here. So you're reviewing some things. Let's get the full picture here. I feel like you're having to relook at some things. You're re-examining some things, because I don't think 9 of Cups reversed, 10 of Wands here. It's 10 of Wands reverse as in your current energies. Like there's a lot that's on your plate. There's a lot that you're doing, and you may be having a hard time keeping up with all of it, juggling all of it. 2 of Pentacles in your current energy. And I think you're really reviewing on how you can make things easier. 9 of Cups reverse is the overall energy. 3 of Wands reverse is your advice here. In order for you to really open up to, like, in order for you to really expand in a certain direction, whether if it's like with a move or with career or with work or even if it's just something as simple as travels, it's like you're having to review things. It's like you're having to relook at things. Some of you could be changing your travel plans here, but actually I don't see it being that big of a deal. 5 of Swords reversed in the future. What is this about? The 9 of Pentacles reversed. Why the 4 of Wands with the outcome then? The 3 of Cups reversed. I see some of y'all going to a party here. It'll be something fun that you do, or maybe it's like you meeting up with people. It'll be something fun you do. But for some reason, it's kind of like an escape for you. I'm just being honest. It's like some form of escape for you. And maybe there's nothing wrong with that, but I see you having a good time. You have the 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles here. Something kind of doesn't go in your favor, I feel. Something's not going in your favor. I don't think there's anything new. It's like something's not going in your favor here. I know y'all probably don't want to hear that, but I was like, I'm just going to read what I get, because that's why y'all watch. But I think here that with the 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, I just think you're realizing, is this like you, the Emperor here? I see some of y'all being mad that either you're not making enough money or something about your boss if you work somewhere. The Emperor, right, is the boss, the CEO, right? So if you're self-employed here, or sorry, if you're not self-employed, 5 of Swords reversed is like you feel like there's unfairness in the situation. 9 of Pentacles reversed is you don't feel like your needs are being met, whether it's money-wise, monetary-wise, and the Emperor being upright, because some of y'all it's y'all's boss. Now, if you're self-employed here, I feel like you're not able to like really enjoy your life for some reason. Because I think there's like other things that you have to do, and it's like you have to do it with the Emperor. But I do see something here, 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups, like something that you're going to have fun. It looks like a party. It kind of like is an escape for you a little bit here to kind of let the stress, to relieve some stress here. Or you're going to be doing something here that relieves some stress, 4 of Wands. It's something that's like some form of excitement or entertainment. Why is 9 of Pentacles reversed? The 8 of Swords reversed. I also see you stopping trying to impress people too. Like you may have been in this is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing you not give a fuck about impressing people anymore. I don't know if it's in regards to like lifestyle or like trying to like, you know what I'm saying, Taurus? I see you not really wanting to, it's like you're done trying to impress people. I think you're just going to start living your life. I don't know if it's like something in regards to like lifestyle, or you feel like you need to have certain things, or you need to, you may have felt like things have to be portrayed a certain way. I see you not caring about that. Because I feel like what you're going to realize is that there's really no advantage in that. So that's what I'm getting here for you, Taurus. I know this one was all over the place. But I do see you having, and this could be love too, Four of Wands, Three of Cups reversed here. Maybe it's like some type of person you're going to be involved with or dating. Why do I feel like, though, for some of you Tauruses, like maybe this person really isn't your type, but you're kind of just like, just like, fuck it, I'm going on a date or something like that. But I see some form of like excitement or entertainment or going out here. Three of Cups reversed is what I'm saying. It's like, it could be like some type of escape. It's like, yeah, it's fun, but you know, it's just like, it's just something to let go of, you know, something to like take a break and get your mind off other things. I'm also seeing some of you review something in regards to work and a job. It's like maybe something didn't measure up to what they told you it was going to be. And so you're having to like figure that out. All right, let's go to Geminis. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign if that Taurus reading didn't resonate with you. Let's go to Geminis. But I'm not going to stress myself out because the reading needs to be perfect. Let's do Geminis here. They frown on trolling elementary school businesses with such a misunderstood. All right, what do we got here for Geminis? Also, too, Taurus, I got a message. I don't know if it's you or someone else may try to like flaunt something. It could be someone else. I don't know if they're like trying to flaunt or portray like a certain lifestyle, but it's all smoke and mirrors. So like if you feel like, I don't know, like if you feel as if like someone's doing better than you, that may not actually really be true. All right, let's do Geminis. That could be to a crosswatcher too, of course. I'm not sure. So just take it how it resonates. Let's do Gemini. Geminis. What's the overall energy for Geminis? The gem beans. Gem beans. What do we got for Geminis? You know, someone said it in the comments. They were like, it seems like all the cards that came out are reversed. That means you should either, what did I say? That means you should either clear the deck. What did they say? They say you should clear the deck. And to be honest, maybe just they came out reversed because they were supposed to come out reversed. Sometimes shit just comes out reversed. What's the overall energy here for Geminis? Seven of Swords. Ooh. I see some of you Geminis in a very strategic energy here with the Seven of Swords. I'm going to get the full story with this. Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, pick your battles, Gemini. From now until the end of the month. Seven of Swords is with the Five of Wands reversed. It's like disengaging from conflict or finding a way to get what it is that you want without conflict. I'm seeing a lot of you avoid conflict or even drama. What's the challenge here for Geminis? It's so interesting to see Saturn and Aries now, because, you know, Aries is about like battles and stuff like that. But like Saturn is like, you have to like develop yourself as like, you have to develop the Aries energy, right? So what you're going to see a lot with Saturn being in Aries is like people thinking, like having this overinflated confidence, especially with Neptune being in Aries. But like knowing nothing about like, but really being, they're going to really see their own limitations when it comes to like, whether it's like starting fights, starting battles. It's the Emperor, right? So it's like the warrior that needs training. What's the challenge? Four of Pentacles reversed. You know, Gemini, I see you avoiding conflict here or drama. Okay, hold on. The Hermit reversed as the advice. What's in the outcome here? Page of Wands. The metaphor I'll give, because maybe some of y'all want clarity. The metaphor I'll give, right, is it's like trying to be a general when you first have to be a soldier. You can't just go from there to there. Let's see here, Gemini. You're going to be connecting to someone here this week. Serious nurture. Give me one more on this for Geminis. South Node, the past. Do not default to your old ways here, Gemini, with this South Node card. I don't know if it's... Some of you... I would check your South Node sign, because I feel like you could be like repeating this pattern. Playing chess. You know, I feel like Saturn Aries is like playing pool. I think Saturn and Pisces was like playing chess. Saturn Aries is like playing pool. All right. I feel like you're going to have to approach a situation, and you're brilliant at this, Gemini. So using like your intelligence and your intellect and your wits here to not get caught up in one drama or fights here. Like, because there's a way to get what it is that you want, or there's a way to go about a situation without all this entanglement, or without like hitting all these roadblocks and frustrations. And it's a little bit of an indirect approach with the Seven of Swords, or it could just be a different form of a strategy here. Now I know Seven of Swords, it's like the you know, it's basically like the piece of shit, right? But I'm not getting that with this Seven of Swords in this reading. You have the Two of Cups here in the future position. You're going to be connecting to someone. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Page of Wands in the outcome. It could be any sign. This could be a new person, or this could be someone that you know. Your advice is to not be too cold. Or be too coy. This is just what I'm getting. This could be to a cross-watcher of Gemini too. So just take it out as it resonates. But the Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, it's like, okay, yeah, it's like you need to go about a situation smart and have a better strategy. But don't let your strategy be, I don't know, I get this energy. Hermit reverse is why I'm saying that. It's the advice. It's where it's like you have to look out for like being too withdrawn, especially with the Four of Pentacles reverse in the challenge. Or trying to be too controlling in a situation. I don't know what this is. So this Two of Cups, though, in the future position, I don't know if this person is coming toward you or there's just something that transpires between you and this person, but I do see y'all connecting. I feel like it'll go well. Now, this doesn't have to be love. It can be any situation here. So, I mean, this could be something actually from your past, because you pulled this Series card and then you pulled it with the South Node. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't want to talk about the past. I get it. I know. Clarify the Two of Cups in the future. The Eight of Wands reversed. Page of Wands and the Hangman. Yeah, too calculated. So it's being too calculated. Two of Wands, or sorry, Two of Cups is in the future with the Eight of Wands reversed. You'll connect with this person, but be aware of like misunderstandings with the Eight of Wands reversed. Or maybe a change in direction, change in plans here. Maybe something like you'll connect with someone here, but I don't know if there's a change in plans or change in direction, or still things are a little bit unclear, but the connection's there. The Page of Wands upright with the Hangman here. If there is any delays or setbacks or like reschedules here for you, Gemini, it may just be delayed for a little bit with the Hangman, Page of Wands, but it'll move forward here. I see you talking to someone here or having a conversation with someone, but needing to kind of figure things out, Seven of Swords. So it's like you may need to like figure things out here from now to the end of the month about like future plans, Page of Wands with the Hangman. But it will happen. I do Western. I use Vedic astrology sometimes. I use all of them. But mostly I just talk about, I use Western. That's my thing. Why the Hermit reverses the advice, and we're going to go to Cancers. The Ten of Pentacles here. I'm also going to say this to Gemini. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for help. Like, don't be afraid to rely like on your elders, or like if you have parents or just family at this time. Don't be afraid to rely on them, because I think maybe it's like you're trying to figure things out, but it's like I feel like you're trying to maybe do too much, and like you could, like Two of Cups would be like lending a hand of help, right? While you figure things out with the Eight of Wands reversed. Somebody's in regards to a move or a housing situation, home situation, Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. But I do see things, you getting the green light and things moving forward here. You may change your plan too. Like you may change your mind here about something because you're figuring something out. Why the Five of Wands reversed in their current energy? The Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, I feel like there's like a form of urgency that you're going to be feeling. The Seven of Swords and the Lovers is the overall energy. God damn, there's so many messages in this read. I'm going to simplify this and we're going to Cancer. So I'm going to start first. If you're dealing with a relationship here, I'll hit all angles, and I'll make it as clear as day. If you're dealing with a relationship situation here, the Seven of Swords is my card of, it is strategy and tactics. It's not manipulation. It could be persuasion, but it's not manipulation. The shadow side of the Seven of Swords would be manipulation. So I would actually be aware of manipulation, whether it's coming from you or the other person. I'm just going to keep it real with you. And if it is manipulation, you'll be able to know right away if it is. You'll just be able to sense it and feel it. But the Seven of Swords is like you're trying to kind of be smart in a situation with how you go about a partnership, right? Because this Lovers is a sense of reunion that wants to come together, and the Two of Cups in the future as well. So that is like reunion or coming into alignment or being in each other's presence, basically. The Five of Wands reversed, Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're getting frustrated and you're kind of tired of waiting. It's like you don't really want to draw something out here anymore. It's like, okay, it's like you're ready for something to move forward here. Four of Pentacles reversed in the challenge. You don't want to let this go. I feel like because it's the South Node card and it's serious. So it's like it's something, and you pull the Seers card. It says nurture. It's like it's something from the past that you actually genuinely would want in your life. Your advice could be here I'm just going to say, because you have the Hermit reverse and the Ten of Pentacles, if you don't know what to do in a situation, I would get advice with the Hermit reversed. And if you've already gotten advice, then okay, you still have to make your own decision, right? But the Two of Cups here, the Eight of Wands reversed in the future position, I see you talking to this person, or there being some form of contact between you and this person. It may not go the expected direction that you think, but I don't think it's bad necessarily with the Eight of Wands reversed. I don't think it's bad. It's just unclear of the direction of where it's going between you and this person. The Page of Wands and the Hangman, though, and the outcome, I wouldn't trip about it. Keep the bigger picture in mind with the Hangman. Try to see things from all angles and perspectives. Don't get caught up in your own ego's way of seeing something. Because I do feel for you and this person, there's some type of, Page of Wands, some type of spark and movement forward here. So that's the love part. When it comes to your own life path, right? Seven of Swords and the Lovers, I see a lot of you here, you're trying to figure out, because you pulled this South Node, the past. I feel like you're tired of kind of living in the past. Maybe you've been kind of defaulting to this pattern of life and you're realizing there's no growth. And so you're trying to figure out, okay, I need to plan my future for real. Welcome to the Sun-Saturn conjunction in Aries, sextile Pluto. You really wanting to plan your future. You could be really wanting to innovate and take things more seriously. It's kind of like that saying, like lock in, like Sun conjunct Saturn Aries is like lock in. Because like Sun Saturn conjunctions, like things that could be structured and built from it could have the ability to be very prosperous and very long term. But it all comes down to the responsibility of it. So I think here, if you're ready to change things in your life, Ten of Pentacles as your advice is to look at the bigger picture, look at like your larger long-term goals, like to plan that shit out. Because I'm seeing you feel ready. Two of Cups, Eight of Wands is a little bit of, I don't know what direction it's going in, but I'm going to follow like my intuition. But then it becomes clear with the Page of Wands upright and the Hangman. So that's what I got. Let's go to Cancers. All right, let's do Cancers. Oh, shit. Drop the card, Cancer. We got 7th house, 11th house. All right, let's do Cancers here. What do we got for Cancers? Cancers. Taurus. You pulled the Taurus card. Some of you may have Taurus in your placements. Taurus. That's interesting. The 11th house fell out. That card that fell was the 11th house. Taurus is your 11th house. Venus enters into Taurus. So you may start to place more emphasis and value on really trying to enjoy your life more, whether it's with friends, entertainment, maybe getting out in the world more. Cultivate. What is the overall energy here surrounding Cancer for now until the end of the month? The Ace of Cups here. Let's see what this Ace of Cups is about. The Sun card reversed. Still positive. I see a lot of you becoming happier or I see you becoming more happier here. I know it's very general, right? But you may find yourself in a more consistent rhythm of happiness. I feel like happiness is very fleeting. You're not always going to be happy. But I think the main thing to aim at is like, do you have a consistent rhythm of at least some form of happiness in your life? Because there's always going to be ups and downs. But I do see you becoming more happier here. Ace of Cups, finding more peace and serenity. And I think you're working on yourself here, Cancer. You're just trying to find that self-fulfillment or just fulfillment in general. The Sun reversed is you slowly but surely becoming more happier. What is in the challenge here? Some of y'all could really be attending to like your inner child here as well. The Ace of Cups and the Sun card reversed. What's the challenge here? Six of Cups. What's in the future? See a lot of you in nostalgia. You could be like really reflecting on the past, whether it's your childhood, literally Six of Cups upright, the Sun reversed. Some of you may have children, Six of Cups, the Sun reversed here. Or you could just be thinking back to more simpler times, like nostalgia, like. And I think it's like you're trying to find that feeling again. What's in the future position? Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Oh, shit. What's the advice for Taurus? Or for Cancer? What's the advice for Cancer? The Page of Wands reversed. What's in the outcome here for Cancers? The Four of Wands here. Why the Seven of Swords in them? So, the Empress, Taurus. I see a lot of you changing your style up here as well. Whether it's, if it's your aesthetic, some of you could even be like your branding or like your social media. Watch how many people fucking change their profile pictures this Aries season. Watch how many people will change their fucking profile picture. Y'all remember I said that. So when you're scrolling social media, watch how many people are going to change their, either recreate their social media or they could change like their profile image. Just remember why I said that. But I say that because I feel like you're changing up your style here. Some of you, because I say that you have the Seven of Swords upright with the Empress. So maybe you're doing something different with your appearance or your aesthetic. I see it being something that you like here with the Four of Wands. I see it being something that you like. Why the Page of Wands reverses the advice? The Devil reversed. Some of you, if you're a parent, I'm gonna tell you what I get, and then I'm gonna hit all angles here. If you're a parent here, or if you have children, I think your challenge is either like schedule or like the parenting dynamic situation. And your advice is the Page of Wands reversed and the Devil reversed. It's like you kind of see the reality of the situation here, but don't let like your anger get to you here, because it can make the situation a lot worse. And you may experience like immaturity from the other person. So you may have to kind of deal with that or navigate around that, but don't let it affect you here. So that's the first message I got. I know it's not all you, but that is something that wants to come through. I think things will be fine anyways with the Four of Wands and the outcome here. But I see a lot of you Cancers really working on your own fulfillment. Ace of Cups upright, the Sun reversed. It's like you're working on your own happiness here. And I feel like you're starting to become a lot more happier. If you're not passionate about something, or if you feel drained by something here, don't be afraid to change things up. Seven of Swords and the Empress in the future position. Like, recreate yourself. Don't let other people define who you are, or keep you locked in an identity, or keep you locked in some type of who they think you should be. Because I feel like that's the only way you're going to get happier here. It's like breaking free from other people's expectations and trying to just redefining and recreating your life the way you see best fits you. But I do see you getting happier here, finding more fulfillment. And I think a lot of you are working through like childhood stuff or inner child shit. Six of Cups in the challenge with the Taurus card and the Sun here. Taurus is it does kind of connect to the second house. The second house could be sort of the wisdom you obtain through your immediate family and how that was built and ingrained into your sense of your personality, the Sun, right? Reversed. So the advice is like you kind of see that and you can change that. It's like you don't have to fit the mold for everybody. I'm also seeing something about pregnancy here as well. So if you don't want children, you know, then you know what to do. But if you want children, I feel like there's pregnancy here. Some of you are going to keep it a secret. Seven of Swords, the Empress. And then you'll reveal it later with the Four of Wands. What's in the outcome here? Why the Ace of Wands reversed? The Three of Wands reversed. I see something exciting happening here for you. This could be new love in your energy as well, your challenges. I feel like it could be more than one person in your energy. You just had a pregnancy scare, laugh my ass off. Yeah, I see it. Ace of Cups and the Sun would be fertility. The Empress would be fertility as well. Six of Cups. Taurus. What was I about to say? Oh, if it's love, you could be dealing with more than one person. If you're talking to someone here, I see you being happy about it. Like if you're single. But I don't know. I kind of get this vibe of wondering, like, you know, will it suit your long-term future? Like, does it really make sense for your future? Ace of Wands reverse, Three of Wands reverse, why I say that. So yeah, there's excitement, Four of Wands, but to keep it kindled, Ace of Wands reverse, and then to keep it going, and then, you know, kind of having like a lack of clarity about the future with the Three of Wands reverse. That doesn't mean it won't happen, but it's like you could find yourself in that energy. I'm going to pull you one more card and we're going to go to Leos. Skywriting the Fates. I'll pull you one more. Covenant, Sacred Contract. Also, be sure to review any type of contracts here. Take your time with it. There's no rush. Some of you could be getting out of a contract here as well. But I'm also seeing you. I'm gonna go a little bit woo woo here. You pulled this Skywriting the Fates with Covenant, Sacred Contract. There's almost like a higher, like your higher self. It's like you're making a promise with your higher self here about like a new type of future here. Some of you could literally be like scripting. It's like you're kind of manifesting your future, and it's like you're kind of putting this in like writing. It could literally be writing, or it's like you're kind of just putting it in writing with your like higher self here. But I do get something about a contract here. You could be getting out of one, and maybe there's a better one coming your way here as well. Some of you, it's in regards to a home. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. Let's go to Leo. Some of you, your lease is up and you're like, all right, I got to plan what's next. All right, let's do Leos. Let me see something real quick. I wonder if they fixed the super chat thing. Oh, they did. Okay. Cool. I'll answer super chats at the end of the video, of course, but you can go ahead and send them now, so that way you're in the line. You're ahead in the line and you don't have to wait. Give me 1 sec. Let me pull up the live chat. There it goes. All right, let's do Leos. What do we got for Leos here? But probably a lot of stuff will come up with contracts because of the Sun-Saturn conjunction and then sextile Pluto. That can bring up things pertaining to anything that you're merged with that deals with like long-term structuring. All right, let's do Leo. What do we got for the Lions? What do we got for Leos here? Oh, Leos. All right, what do we got for Leos? What is the overall energy here surrounding Leos? Page of Swords reversed. Someone's watching you, Leo. Let's get more here. I'm also seeing some of you Leos, like you're hitting like a wall, or there's like some form of a gap. You're like, how the fuck do I get over this wall? Or how do I bridge this gap here? Let's see. What's the current energy here for Leos at this time? The Ace of Cups reversed. Oh, Leo. What's in the challenge here for Leo? What is in the challenge for the Leos? The Hangman reversed. It's very hard for you to see something differently. I don't know what happened, Leo, but it's almost as if this could be predicting something too. But I feel like I don't know if you saw something or you realized something, but it's very hard to unsee now. It's very hard to unsee. What's in the future for Leo? What's in the future for the Leos? The Queen of Wands reversed. Oh shit. What's the advice for Leos? Three of Swords reversed. Leo. Oh shit. What's in the outcome here? Nine of Swords. All right, Leo, this is what I get. I feel like you are confused as fuck. I feel like you're genuinely confused. I feel like you're trying to figure out a situation and it's like you can't, no matter what, it's like you can't figure it out. Ace of Cups reversed. The Hangman reversed. Three of Swords reversed. I feel like this could be to a cross watcher as well. I see some of y'all be, okay, I have like a couple different things I want to see, or a couple different things I want to see. So there's a couple things that you may have saw or that you want to see. Some of you have already saw something. You know what song came to me at the beginning of this reading? Oh, that song "Summer 16" by Drake. I was singing it a little bit earlier, but it came back to my mind. It was the lyric of "Looking for Revenge." I don't know if you're that pissed off, Leo, but I don't know. It's like something here that you saw that you can't unsee, or it's like you're seeing something here. God, hold on. Let me get my thoughts together here, Leo. So, for one, some of you have saw something that you can't unsee, and in fact, I don't know, like if it's toward a person, it's like you may have lost like all feelings for this person. If you're dealing with a person. Now, the other message I get here is that you're trying to figure out a situation with the Page of Swords reversed here because you're not sure. Ace of Cups reversed is like you're definitely not satisfied, not emotionally fulfilled. The Hangman reversed is like you feel stuck. You feel like you've been feeling stuck on whatever this situation is. It doesn't have to be love. It could be anything. The Three of Swords reversed is the advice here. It's like you're having to look at kind of like the reality of the situation. But the reality itself of the situation is like, you're like, damn, this shit sucks. The Queen of Wands reverses in the future position. I don't see you being happy. In fact, I kind of see you kind of being angry or like moody. I see you kind of being moody. So I would just be aware of like your temperament here, because you can make a situation worse. But I kind of see you, I don't really see you being the happiest, Leo. And in fact, I kind of feel like you're operating from like that dark motivation, like dark, like that. Queen of Wands reverse would be like the dark feminine, right? But it's like this, it's like you're kind of, I just see you being not happy here. Nine of Swords is in the outcome position. I'm also feeling like you're stressed here. Like something is stressing you the fuck out. Something is stressing you out. And it's keeping you up late at night. It's almost like something is like haunting your mind. Because the Hangman is Neptune and it does deal with the psyche. You pulled this Descendant. It says invitation here. So this is dealing with others. So it could be a relationship, or it's just dealing with other people. It doesn't have to be love and be fucking anything. But the Descendant is where it's about others. Some of you could be getting invited somewhere, and you probably, I think you're going to reject it. Someone could even ask you out and you'll reject it. Austin is still thinking of Gemini. No, not dealing with any Geminis. Let's see. What is this Page of Swords reversed here for the overall energy? Page of Cups here. It's like you're feeling one thing but thinking another thing. I would say that your intuition is more correct than like, I would listen to your intuition. I know you hear that a lot, but the Page of Cups is the subtleness of like your emotions and your intuitiveness that is correct. So I would listen to your intuition. Page of Swords is like you could be trying to logically explain it and you can't explain it. I think this goes beyond logic. Mercury's in Pisces. What's in the Ace of Cups? You have the Knight of Wands here, clarifying that Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're frustrated. You're frustrated here. What's the Hangman? You have the Nine of Cups here, because it's something that you're expecting, but it's not going the way you expect. And you're wondering, like, will I receive what I want? Clarify the Three of Swords as the advice, the Seven of Cups. It's not living up to the expectation of what you've projected. And so it's like there's a lack of clarity here, and you're trying to figure out what decision or choice to make. Clarify the Queen of Wands here. In the future, you have the Five of Cups. I'm telling you, like there's something here that I feel like you're kind of saddened by. Five of Cups is Mars and Scorpio, right? So it's like with the Queen of Wands and just kind of the overall vibe of this energy, I do pick up like a Mars energy, especially with the Nine of Wands in your current energy. There's this frustration that you're trying to transmute. Clarify the Nine of Swords and the outcome for Leos. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Why that? Because the Two of Cups here. You may be wondering if something's just a waste of time. If you're dealing with a person with the Two of Cups here, there is love between you and this person. I don't know the whole situation here, but the Nine of Swords upright, Seven of Pentacles reversed, like you're stressed wondering if a situation will ever progress or grow, or if you wasted your time, or if you will waste your time. I would say the one thing though here, Leo, is just to be aware of like your mindset. You can do whatever you want at the end of the day, Leo. But the Seven of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Hangman being here, like it's a lot to do with like the psyche and like the meaning that we associate with events or situations. And that creates a sense of perception. And whether that perception is positive or negative, it all depends. So it's like if you can see the good in a situation, the good will manifest. But if you're like kind of seeing the negative in the situation, or you're like whether it's anger, whatever the case might be, then that's also going to manifest. It could even make things more confusing. Like the more mad you are, the more upset you are. I know it's a fucked up message, Leo, but this is what I'm getting. This may not, if watch a different placement if this isn't your reading. This could be this could be a crosswatcher message. It could be a multitude of things. But if you're dealing with the person, I feel like the connection's here between you and this person. However, it's like, I don't know if it's a lack of communication, misunderstandings, frustration, anger, resentment, bitterness. Like, you know, Three of Swords, like letting go of that heartbreak is like you're harboring it. Especially with the Five of Cups, you're harboring onto it. You can do whatever you want, but you know, Three of Swords is like having to like kind of let it go, because otherwise it's just going to eat you up from the inside out. Seven of Cups is a different way of looking at it, especially with the Hangman in the challenge. Now that it doesn't have to be love, it can be anything. But you don't have one major arcana. Oh, you have the Hangman, never mind. Now, others of you could just be frustrated, like where you're at in your life at this time. Like you're not satisfied. You're like, fuck, I've been in the same situation. I'm trying to figure this shit out. You're fired up. You got motivation. Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, though. It's like you're not fulfilled, but it's like you're using this fire energy to get shit done. Page of Swords, like you're trying to make decisions. Like your intuition's telling you one thing, but you want the logic and the facts to back it up. It's like you want to know. You want to know. Challenge, Hangman reverse. You've been stuck for a while. Nine of Cups, you're not satisfied. Queen of Wands reverse in the future. Five of Cups. You're upset. I'm upset. Nine of Swords reverse, Seven of Pentacles. Or Nine of Swords upright, Seven of Pentacles reverse, Two of Cups. I see you being worried or whether or not things are going to move forward or progress, or if you'll be able to like make more money or whatever the case might be. I think you will. I also see you getting some type of help here as well, Leo. So that's what I got for you. Let's go to Virgos. Yeah, that's interesting. So you say, I know why the stress. You are leaders and well, and gets very close to crunch time. I think with Leos, even if you have dignified placements, like you have to create the you have to have the environment and the circumstances right in order for that dignity to really come through, especially with exalted placements too. So like when we're not in our element, like if you have exalted placement, like whatever that placement is, if it's exalted or dignified, like if it's not in its element, it's gonna get fucking frustrated. But that dignity and that exaltation can come out when it really when it's really in its element. Environment, right circumstances. All right, let's do Virgos. I'm gonna speed this up though, because we gotta get through this. You know what I'm saying? Virgos. I'm not here. Let's do Virgos. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Virgo. Some of you could be feeling like there's instability when it comes to the home, family life, personal life. What's your current energy? Nine of Pentacles here. You're doing well though. Nine of Pentacles is telling me that if there is any shakeups or disappointments or instability, I think it's just temporary. Nine of Pentacles being here tells me that you're in a good position, that you'll be fine. Some of you may be thinking about making a purchase here in the future. It could be about in regards to a home or something about a home. Ten of Pentacles. I'm also seeing some of you Virgos get out of a lease here as well. The Strength reverse is in your challenge. What's in the future? Five of Swords. What is the advice for Leos? What is in the outcome here for Virgos? Four of Pentacles. pulled North Node, the future here. Well, the North Node is about establishing a better future for yourself. That's what you're trying to do, right? So you can align with your bigger goals or larger destiny here. But I feel like you're feeling this hunger. You want more. North Node is like a hunger. It's the dragon's mouth. You want more. Nine of Pentacles in your current energy. 10 of Pentacles reverse is the overall energy. There's a lot in regards to the future and establishing a better future. And it's like you may be getting rid of things, or you just may feel ready to step into these bigger things here, Virgo. I would go for it. I would stop lying to yourself. Because you pull the Seven of Swords reverse as your advice, which is usually like if there has been any lies or manipulation, it'll all come to the surface. But it could also be to where like we should stop lying to ourselves, or we should stop walking on eggshells, or we should stop playing it too safe. Maybe we're playing it way too safe. Holding back too much with the Strength card reversed in your challenge. Five of Swords in the future position. Five of Swords is winning, victory at all costs, right? So it's a card that says the Hierophant. I do see some of y'all getting either out of a lease or something about a contract here. It's like you may get out of a lease or get out of a contract. Some of you may win something here as well in the future. You have the Five of Swords though, which is playing to your strengths and your advantages. But it is my card of like winning, right? So it's like you're winning something here. Or like you're willing to do whatever it takes here to get what you want, to create the future that you want for yourself with this North Node card. Four of Pentacles is in the outcome, so it's like you're getting what it is that you want. We'll clarify this Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. I feel like you're getting what it is that you want, Virgo. You're getting what it is that you want. But I feel like you're having kind of to disrupt some things here. See some of y'all getting out of something because it's not living up. It's like there's no reciprocity. Six of Pentacles reversed. So whether you're not getting paid enough or something just doesn't measure out equal wise in regards to value exchange. So it's like you could be getting out of a situation or disconnecting from a situation here because it's not going to serve you for your future. I'm also seeing some of y'all though get out of like a lease. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Five of Swords, Hierophant, Six of Pentacles talks about like contracts and stuff like that. Like, so it's like you may get out of something. You're free here at the Nine of Pentacles. Some of your challenge could be like a pet if you have a pet. I don't know if it's a dog, cat, it could be whatever. Like that's the challenge. Some of y'all may be trying to rehome or rehouse an animal, or there's something about an animal here. Mini mask the authentic self. I knew it. That's why I said stop lying to yourself. You don't have to play a role, Virgo. I'm not saying you're wearing a mask, or I'm not calling you fake. That's not what I'm saying. But I think you need to be your genuine, authentic self. Like stop walking on eggshells. Seven of Swords reverse is the advice. Stop lying to yourself. Be honest. Five of Swords, Hierophant is like, this is what I want, and this is what I'm willing to do. Right? This is what I want, this is what I'm willing to do here. I'm also seeing you here find out the truth about something too. Some of you may even have like proof too. Like Virgos kept their receipts, huh? Virgos kept their receipts. Oh shit. That is such a Virgo thing. Some of you could be making a return as well in the future, like you're returning something. That's what I'm getting for you, Virgo, in your reading. But I do see you getting what it is that you want. All right, let's do Libras. He's gonna put a ring on a Gemini. Are you talking about me? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's so funny. People think they know me and they like know my life. I just be watching from afar. I see everything. Which I'm not literally talking about you a lot, but it's just so funny, like how people like project onto you or how they project on other people that they just think they know their life. All right, let's do Libra. Let's see. Or they'll be like, I don't know, I'm not gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. Sagittarius. Some of y'all got some travels coming up. You could be traveling, Libra. What we got? You pulled Sagittarius, that's why I say that. We are kidding. It's also interesting too when one person like speaks for everybody. I'm like, so you know everybody in the comments and all the viewers. I know I'm being an asshole, but it's just funny to admire. Let's see. What is the overall energy here? But like, yeah, they'll be like, they'll leave a comment. And it's so manipulative. And for one, I'll just either block you or delete your comment. But they'll leave a comment and it'll be like one person pissed off about something and they'll be like, we want this. And it's like, so you know everybody and like, you know everybody that watched and you've come to the conclusion that's what everybody wants. Or is it just you that wants it? And try to make me feel guilty because everybody wants that. So you should listen to me, Austin. All right, let's see here. What is the overall energy here for Libras? Six of Cups here. I'm seeing you enjoy your time, enjoying something here. I'm also seeing you, some of y'all could be like having some form of like nostalgia here or looking back on past memories. Six of Cups. But I'm seeing you enjoy from now to the end of the month. What's the current energy for Libras? The Queen of Cups, yeah. I'm also seeing some of you feel more comfortable in your own skin too. So, you know, if you've had certain insecurities or anything like that, Sagittarius has a lot to do with belief. Like trust and faith, especially when it comes like your own direction of things. I'm seeing you start to feel more like comfortable here, just in general. Queen of Cups, Six of Cups. Here they took imaginary pulls. Three of Cups reversed is your challenge. Some of you, it could be family. You know, I see a lot of you Libras kind of getting fed up of like, some of you could be like, okay, I see some of you Libras being like, I'm tired of doing this superficial bullshit. Whether it's like hanging out with certain people or like going to like parties or just like doing things that at the end of the day, it's just fucking stupid. Like, yeah, it may offer some fun. I'm all about fun. Like, I fucking love to turn up. But it's like when you're constantly just like escaping and doing it, it's like, what is the point of this? That's what I'm seeing here. And this may not make a lot of sense now, but it could make sense in the future. And it wouldn't surprise me either. Because of the Sun-Saturn conjunction in Aries, sextile Pluto and Aquarius. It's like making a hard decision, having to grow up, be mature, and like looking at the reality of Pluto and Aquarius, people that you're connected to, friends, family, all these connections. It's like, is this going to help you grow and develop and mature, or is it just a waste of time? Now, some of you, your challenge could be gossip as well. The Three of Cups upright in the challenge. So yeah, if you're wondering if someone's gossiping about you, yeah, they are. What is the advice? Queen of Pentacles reversed. You don't need to have people around you that don't add to the quality of your life here, Libra. Because I feel like it's like you emotionally, it's like you have this deep knowing, but also I think it needs to be embodied though with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I'm not saying you're not embodying it, but like anything that doesn't really support your lifestyle or support your well-being, it ain't really worth it. I'm a Leo. What's in the future? The Strength card reversed. What's in the outcome for Libra? Knight of Pentacles reversed. Why the Strength card reversed in the future? The Nine of Pentacles reversed. I see some of you being frustrated a bit here because I don't know if you're comparing yourself. If I were you, I would not compare yourself to fucking anybody. Because I kind of see you being a bit, I'm just being honest, I kind of see you being a bit frustrated with the Strength reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. And I don't know if it's because you feel like you're not where it is that you want to be in life, or your lifestyle isn't, it's like you want it to be better here. And you may feel as if things are moving kind of slow. Yeah, I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. Knight of Pentacles reversed and the King of Wands. Or they'll like watch, I gotta say this, or they'll watch my readings and they'll like try to like, they'll be like, oh, like if they watch a Leo reading or a Scorpio reading, like, oh, this is what's going on with Austin. Like, what the fuck? Like, are you that delusional? Anyways, I just had to say that. But the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the King of Wands here. I see you being confident about things, but I see some of you being frustrated. Some of you, it's like, it could be like spending or like money. It's like, you may feel like you want to make more money, or you feel like you're losing money. Some of you want financial independence and financial stability here. I'm not saying you don't have it, but it's like something feels unstable. But you feel like, damn, am I going to make progress? I see some of you really want to get serious here. And this may not make sense right now, but in the next 2 days, whenever Sun conjunct Saturn and sextiles fucking Pluto, you're like, yeah, I'm going to make a fucking change. Because you're going to feel the pressure to do it. That Sun conjunct Neptune, everything was fun. Everything's fun. Past couple of days, everything's fun. Woo! And then it's going to hit Saturn. I see some of you Libras being like, I don't know if I can support everybody. I don't know if I can please everybody here. I think you're kind of frustrated because you feel like maybe you're getting taken advantage of, or you just feel like there's instability when it comes to like money or your finances. And it's like, I feel like you want to see the growth and the progression of things. And I feel like it's going to happen, but it's just like this period that you're in. But I see you being confident here with the King of Wands. Could even be someone who's helping you here as well. Some of you are wondering, like, who can I trust? Why the Six of Cups for the overall energy? Knight of Cups. Somebody could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It can be any sign. I feel like you're wondering like who you can trust as well. I think you're just trying to get back to more simpler times. Pull this covenant. It says sacred contract here. Some of you may be trying to get out of a contract or a lease or a situation here. But you feel like maybe you don't have that much control over the situation. So it's like you kind of have to wait something out. Like if you're locked into like a lease or a contract, whatever, it could be anything, right? Something that you've committed to. So that's what I got. But I don't really see it affecting you that much. You may be frustrated, but I think you're still enjoying your life. And then I think there's things on the horizon with the Sagittarius card that you're looking forward to, but it's like you may have to just be, maybe you're navigating like a slow period of things, or you're just kind of having to wait things out. So that's what I got for you, Libra. Let's go to Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpios? Scorpios. Vanishing mirror, ego elimination. God damn, what the fuck is going on with everybody? Some of you, let me pull the full spread before I start talking shit. Let's see. What's in the overall energy for Scorpio? What's the overall energy here for Scorpios? Some of you may have Aries in your chart. 7 of Cups, the overall energy here. What's in the current energy here for Scorpios? The Sun card reverse. That is wild. Who else pulled this here? Who else got the Sun card in the current energy? Taurus? No, Cancer did. Some of you may have Cancer placements. Yeah, what's Cancer? What's the challenge? Star card. Scorpio, I think I said this to you last time, Scorpio. If you want to be noticed, Scorpio, or if you want, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I have a very specific message, and then I'll get into the message. If you want to be noticed, or if you want like fame, or if you want like reputation or status, or whatever the case might be, how you're gonna do it or how you're gonna get it is through being authentic. It's like, I wouldn't compare yourself to other people or measure your success against someone else's success here. Because I feel like there's actually this inner brilliance that you have, like this inner genius that you have. And I know it may sound like woo-woo, but this is what I'm getting. You have like this inner, you have something different, but some of you are like suppressing it or not letting it come through and shine. Whenever you let that come through and shine, that's what's gonna separate you from everybody else. And I feel like you're downplaying some part of your personality here that you don't need to downplay. I don't know what it is. Five of Swords reversed here. Want to come out. Let's see what's in the future here for Scorpios. And I'll explain why I said what I said. Just give me a moment. What's in the future? Five of Pentacles upright. What's the advice? The Six of Wands. I told you it was something about fucking fame and reputation or status or trying to stand out. What's in the outcome? The High Priestess reversed. I have a lot of different messages here, so give me a second. You're going to find out someone likes you here as well, Scorpio. I don't know if it's like a crush you have. If you're wondering if this person likes you or if they're into you, yeah, you may even feel like some type of mysterious attraction toward a person. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in the future. You have the Hangman reversed. All right. Oh, shit, Scorpio. You pull this Vanishing Mirror. It says ego sublimation. Let go of your old self. I think I told you this the last time in your reading. I would say recreate yourself, Scorpio. Because I think the last reading I said is like you're operating from like these old mental scripts. It's like you're still trying to fight the last battle of things. I would, if you're ready to, I would say with the sun being in Aries, a lot is dealing with the ego, your sense of self, your identity. And I'm not saying you're being fake, Scorpio. I don't think you're being fake. I don't think you're being fake. I just think you're genuinely just wanting to be as authentic as you can. And when I say authentic, that doesn't mean to be rude and be an asshole and be brash. No, it's just like your real personality coming through. Because the reason why I say that is because you have the Sun card reversed here, which, again, just to talk about like the reputation and like the status thing, that would be the Sun, Six of Wands. I mean, maybe you have Leo in your chart, right? Or maybe you have like 10th house shit going on. I'm not sure. But the Sun is like there's a part of you that you're suppressing that wants to be that wants to shine through. And the Star card being in the challenge position, I'm seeing like the star, right? Like the Sun is a star, but there's all these other stars. So it's like you could be seeing all these other people and you could be admiring them, or maybe just seeing a reflection of what it is that you want, but maybe you're like stuck in comparison. I want to compare yourself. I would be confident. Six of Wands is the advice, is wanting you to be confident. Like be confidence is your key to victory here. Some of you have the potential to be like a really great leader. And maybe you even know that, but I feel like you're being encouraged to really step into the role of it, the Sun card reversed. Because your only challenge with the Star card is your own, especially the Sun card reversed, is like your own attitude toward like yourself and your future. Like if you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can, you can. That there's so many great things around you, but it's like whether or not you're going to lean into these strengths and advantages that you have or you're not. Because the Seven of Cups tells me that you got dreams and visions and desires here, but for some reason I feel like there's some type of block. And I think it's confidence, I'm gonna be honest. Six of Wands. Or it could just be needing to step into like your leadership energy more. I feel like there's a channel being activated in the astrology right now. I don't know if it's the channel of no, it's not the Alpha. I think it's initiation or power. The only reason I know this is because I have that channel. So I think it's one of them. I don't know. But also, let go of your old self here, this Vanishing Mirror, ego sublimation. Like, you don't have to be the same person that you were. And in fact, if you're trying to operate from those old scripts, it's just like you're going to feel miserable. Like, everything is evolving so fast, the world is changing, you have to change. Which I'm not saying you're not changing. But I feel like if you really want to step into this larger role and this bigger identity, then the Six of Wands is saying confidence is your victory to success. Fake it till you make it. Act like it before it's even happened. You could say this is also like manifestation with the Star card. Like some people are like plant long-term goals. They're like thinking 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead. I feel like you have it like right now. Why look 5 years, 10 years ahead when you can just be like, no, it's going on right now. It's happening now. Because I see you struggling a bit here. Five of Pentacles reversed, or sorry, upright, and the Hangman reversed. What you're struggling with is a change in your perception. I'm just being honest, Scorpio. Hate me or love me, I know you want the truth, and that's the most important thing to you. That would be the Hangman reversed. It's like it's being hard to change a sense of perception. But I do feel like you do change it with the High Priestess and the Page of Wands and the outcome. And anything that's been delayed or something that you've been waiting for, I feel like it happens toward the end of the month. Like you may get something may move forward here, or something's being, it could even be like a message or something that gets going here with the High Priestess reverse, Page of Wands. But even if you're going through the struggle and you're not happy right now, I feel like it's temporary. Seven of Cups as well during the reading is like things are going to stay in your imagination or stay as a concept unless you like truly embody it with the Star card, Six of Wands. And although it may not happen right away, but just know that it's like you're, do the thing and you're like, you'll become the person. That is Saturn in Aries. But the only thing that blocks you with Saturn being in Aries is like your own ego and it being pissed off that there's some type of limitation. Sun reversed. Now, some of you may be going through an identity crisis. I don't get that strongly, but your sense of self is changing. Everybody is. Everybody's is. But I do see something that was a secret no longer being a secret. So I do pick up something about like love or a crush here. So someone's going to come forward or you'll go forward towards someone. If you're questioning whether or not someone has feelings for you, they do. Then you may find out about it. Or maybe you have feelings for someone and you let them know. But something that was passive or secret, the High Priestess, it won't be. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Let's go to Sagittarius. I think the hard part with Saturn being in Aries is that there's going to be a lot of immaturity. Like, you know, people really, you know, they're going to really want to bring self-definition to their identity. And I think that, you know, the way that happens, I feel for a lot, it's like it could come through very immature, just like too much. Because one thing about Saturn and Aries is the lesson, one of the lessons, I have it. So like one thing about Saturn and Aries is like some things when it comes to expressing or like embodying, maybe you don't need to. And some things that you need to, that you don't do, you should. So anyways, let's it's kind of like when you're with like a teenager and they're like cussing for no reason, or they're like making fun of like someone and it's like very immature, but you kind of know that because like you were once there before. That's what you're probably going to witness a lot of like with like Saturn. Because like Aries is like the masculine, right? Leo is the mature masculine. So it's like, it's the evolution, right? Because Leo, or Aries, Leo, Sag. So I think the big lesson, especially with Jupiter coming into Leo, is like, okay, this is all this masculine energy. It's like, how do we grow this in a mature way, especially when Jupiter comes into Leo? Like, how do we operate in a more mature frame? What's going on with Sag here? You got two cards here. Mini Mask, the authentic self, Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences here. Oh shit. They were playing stupid games and got stupid prizes, huh? What's going on with Sag? What's the overall energy? The Ten of Pentacles here. Seven of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords in the challenge. So you're going to find out the truth, or you already have. Mini Mask, the authentic self, Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. You have the Seven of Swords reversed in your current energy. So you're finding something out, or you found something out, or you know the truth about something. Or maybe you're just ready to be more truthful too. Because I don't really necessarily get a bad energy in this reading. You have the Ace of Swords in your challenge, so it has a lot to do with clarity and truth. I don't know if someone's lies are going to catch up to them as well, Sag. So I don't know if that's already happened or it will. Maybe some of you two are done lying as well. I mean, we're human. I think we all lie at some point. Maybe you're done lying about stuff, or you're done walking on eggshells. It's like you want to be more transparent, more truthful, more honest. Ten of Swords is in the future position, so definitely putting an end to some way of being here. Let's see, clarify the Ten of Swords for Sag. You have the Queen of Wands. I think you'll be happy with whatever ends or whatever change here you decide to make. I feel like it's well overdue here. What is the outcome for Sag? Seven of Pentacles reversed. I think you may pull out of something as well, or stop feeding your energy to something because it's a waste of time. It's just not worth it. That's what I'm seeing here. Some of you may have to pay something and you're like, damn. You're like, shit, I don't want to pay this, a lot of money. You may have to do that. You have the Hierophant here as the advice though. Ace of Swords in the challenge. You know, Hierophant has a lot to do with your belief systems, morals, principles, and like ethics. And operating from a frame of wisdom. It feels like people are getting out of things. I get a lot about like contracts or leases or just situations where you were merged with, but you're getting out of. I don't know why I get that. I get that a lot for everybody. Also, I would follow the rules as well, because it could come back to bite you in the ass. Like if you try to color outside the line, outside the lines here. So I would be aware of that here. I say that because the Hierophant can be like, it can be like rules, right? Ace of Swords is in the challenge, needing to understand that. Seven of Swords reversed is not lying, right? Or not being deceptive. Which I'm not saying you're doing that, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, you're going to change something here. But I think you'll be happy with the change or the ending here of something. Because I feel like it's going to help you here be able to have more for yourself. Whether if it's more money or just better stability. But you're definitely having to make decisions here. Because maybe there's like too many things here that you were trying to figure out or having to deal with. So it's like you're kind of coming back into alignment with your priorities is what I'm getting, Sag. But I see you being happy about the change though. I feel like it's going to help like your long-term, some of you it's like your business, or it's going to be like just your long-term stability. So let's go to Capricorn. And then I'm going to answer super chat questions. So what do we got for Capricorns here? I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for all the likes too. Let's do Capricorns. The Capricorns. What do we got for Capricorns here? Moving out of stagnation. So you're getting out of stagnation. Let's see what this is about. Sagittarius, let's see. Let's do or Cap. Some of you may have Sagittarius. Let's see in your chart. What's the King of Cups reversed? What's the current energy for Capricorn? The Moon card. Oh, this is interesting. Some of you could literally be like psychics, or you're very intuitive. What's in the challenge for Capricorn? The Sun card. Fear and doubt. Truth being distorted. What's in the future? King of Swords. So, what's the advice? I feel like there's a situation. I want to jump to any conclusions here, Capricorn. There's an opportunity coming your way here as well. Keep a positive attitude about something here, Capricorn, because I do feel like if you're confused here with the King of Cups reversed for the overall energy, with the Moon card and your current energy, if you're confused because you don't have the full truth with something, Sun card in the challenge, or you're not able to see something fully, it's like you're having to really use your intuition to navigate things while you're going through a period of uncertainty. You will get clarity though, King of Swords in the future, especially with the Sun card in the challenge, right? So you'll get the clarity here with the Moon as well in the current energy. But I think something's kind of throwing you off your center here emotionally, King of Cups reversed. And you're something that you're trying to navigate. The rhythm of things hasn't been consistent, or maybe you haven't been able to really predict it, right? So it's kind of just been fluctuating quite a bit, a situation that you're dealing with, and it's causing uncertainty, maybe fear. It's like you're kind of having to really be intuitive, be flexible, be fluid. And you may kind of be not expecting the best from something with the Sun card in the challenge and the Queen of Wands is your advice, but I wouldn't let your attitude fuck up a situation, because I actually think something turns out a lot better than you think, or I wouldn't make any assumptions. You will get the clarity, King of Swords, here in the future. So you will see things clear, or you'll know what to do with the King of Swords upright in the future position. But with the Moon, it's like having to wait for things to be, God dang. I'm about to just take this shit off. You're having to wait for the clarity. So I would keep a positive attitude with things, even if you feel like emotionally it's kind of affecting you. I do see you getting clarity. Oh, do you really, LA or IA? We have the Ace of Pentacles here in the future position, so there's an opportunity here, or there's something that's going to be presented to you. Let's see what this is. I would stay away from manipulation as well with the King of Cups reversed and the Sun card. I'm not saying it's you. So, why the King of Swords then? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Well, you will get the truth. You will see clearly. You will know. You'll know what to do. You may be kind of maybe. I see you being. It's like something kind of feels like a waste of time, or it's not going the way you expect. It's not that it's not going the way you expect. It's just like I feel like you don't feel like it's worth investing into. So it's like you're trying to figure out what to do with the situation. So an option is going to be presented to you, or maybe you'll come across an opportunity. I don't know. The Three of Cups, though, it's like you may not feel too. The Tower reversed. I think it'll go better than you think, but I kind of feel like you're kind of wondering if something's going to be a waste of time. I do feel like, though, whatever the stagnation has been, you'll be getting out of that. So whatever, and that'll be due to some form of clarity or knowing or understanding about something. And there's going to be an opportunity presented to you, or you find an opportunity here. But you may not feel like, maybe it doesn't feel like it's the best. Maybe you feel like it's going to make things worse. But I don't think so. I actually feel like it could probably help here, Capricorn. Pull this Garden of Venus rest and renewal here. Some of y'all just need to get some sleep. The Moon card, King of Cups reverse. Like insomnia. But I do see an opportunity here. I don't know. It kind of feels like it has potential, but I see you kind of being like, well, what if it doesn't work? Or what if this is even worth it? Like you could be fearing the worst case scenario, but I do see you getting clarity. And the clarity that you get is you'll probably realize like something is not worth it. So you're going to be thinking about like what decision to make next. What that is, I don't know. I think it goes past this month. But whatever the clarity is that you're getting, it's going to move you out of stagnation. All right, let's do Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, what do we got? Let's see. What do we got for the Aquarius? What's going on with Aquarius? Six of Pentacles reversed. See some of y'all trying to get a refund. I pulled this card for you a lot, Aquarius. The Six of Pentacles reversed. I think I've pulled it in every all signs. What's your current energy here? Two of Cups reversed. So something is unreciprocated. Could be between you and a person, like your needs aren't being met. And if it's not a person, this is just like something that you thought was worth it, ain't worth it, and so you're not emotionally satisfied. Like an example would be like if you made like a purchase or something, and you're like, oh fuck, what the fuck is this? And you're like, you want a refund. What's the challenge here for Aquarius? Hierophant, Two of Swords reversed. What's the advice for Aquarius? The advice for Aquarius. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, if something's not going to be good for your long-term stability here, I think that really needs to be acknowledged. Because Six of Pentacles reversed, Two of Cups is like you're not getting what it is that you want. Maybe you feel like things are unfair. Two of Swords reversed in the challenge. You're having to make a decision. You feel like maybe you're in between a rock and a hard place. If this is a relationship with the Hierophant or some form of commitment here, some of you it's a marriage. Some of you may want a divorce. Or this is bringing up something about a divorce. Or it's not a divorce, it could be a breakup. And if that's not your story, hold on, I got you. It could even be a business for some of you. You're like, yeah, I'm not enjoying this. I'm not making any money from this. So it's like Ten of Pentacles reversed. You may want to let go of a business. Or it could even be a job. You're not getting paid what it is that you want. You're like, yeah, I want to maybe leave this. This isn't good for me. Now, if you're dealing with a relationship situation in general, what the challenge is the beliefs and the values. Maybe you don't have the same values or the same beliefs. Whether if you're married or just in a commitment, whatever. Or if you're dealing with a person. It doesn't have to be love, it can be anything. But just ultimately what I get here is that you feel like you're not getting what it is that you're owed. And you're not happy about it. You could even be having a fallout here with someone. Or you just feel like something's unfair. The challenge is maybe it's like some form of promise or something here that Yeah, it's like some type of promise or some type of something like that. 10 of Pentacles reversed. If it's not good for you, the advice that you may have to let go of it. What's in the future position? What's in the future position? 7 of Cups. There will be more options and choices for you, but let's see like where this goes. The Ace of Swords reversed. Why the Ace of Swords reversed here in the outcome? The 9 of Pentacles. So, if you're dealing with a relationship situation here, for one, if you're like getting out of something, I do feel like there's a new person in your energy or someone else that's in your energy. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be any sign. But I still feel like you're unclear of what it is that you want. Ace of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords is reversed though. So like if you just got out of something, you may just want to be single, but there is options in regards to love. Some of you could be getting out of a divorce or a long-term partnership. Now, if it's not love, you're dealing with a situation just in general to where, again, you feel like you're not getting what it is that you're owed, or something that you're not getting what it is that you want. There's no reciprocity. 2 of Cups is there's maybe a fallout here. You're just not getting your needs met. Something's not meeting your needs. But the challenge is like, how do you navigate the situation from a place of like diplomacy and tact? And I feel like you're in a position of like in a rock and a hard place here. 10 of Pentacles reversed is the advice. If it's not good for your long-term stability, it's not worth the investment anymore. 6 of Pentacles reversed. Some of you are dealing with an unrequited love situation too. Just throw that out there. 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups in the future position. So there will be other choices and options that present itself that you'll move forward with. I feel like it'll feel a lot better. But I still see you kind of Ace of Swords reverse, 9 of Pentacles. I see things being fine. See you being able to enjoy your life. Thank you for the tip. I'm gonna butcher your name, but Pampus? Pam. Pam. What's this Ace of Swords? Step Brothers. Have y'all seen Step Brothers? The Page of Cups here. You know, you may have to really listen to your intuition here. You know, if you're trying to operate from a place of like logic only, you know, it may be confusing, may not make sense. So I would just go with what you feel moving forward. And that doesn't mean not to pay attention to any logic or be rational, but if you need clarity and you're waiting on clarity with the situation, there's nothing you can do. You know, you're just gonna have to be intuitive and flow. But I see things being all right though. Like I see you being still able to enjoy yourself. Some of you may be a little bit still unclear with like what you want. So it's like you're filling things out. All right, let's do Pisces. Thank you for the tip though. Laughter is the best medicine. I say laughter and exercise is the best fucking medicine. Laughter and movement is the best exercise. Or is the best medicine. Let's see, what is the overall energy here surrounding the Pisces? Spicy Pisces. Alrighty. What's going on with Pisces? Overall energy for Pisces, 8 of Swords reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Someone said gulp. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking funny. What's the challenge here for the Pisces? Eight of Cups. What is in the future position for Pisces? Ten of Pentacles. What is the advice for Pisces? Two of Swords. And what is in the outcome position here? What's the outcome position here for Pisces? Seven of Cups, Page of Wands. Well, if you've been in your head, you won't be anymore. Eight of Swords reverse is why I said that. Say that because you also have the Eight of Cups here in your challenge. Now, some of you may just be going through a period of you may be going through a transitionary period. You haven't really arrived where it is that you're wanting to arrive, but I do see you getting there. So that's the first message I get. But if you've been confused or in your head, or even having a hard time letting something go or walking away here, Pisces, I feel like you'll make peace with it. And this could be like from now to the end of the month, you'll make peace with whatever this is. Because I can tell you've been in your head with the Eight of Swords, but it's reversed. So it's like you're not so much in your head anymore. I still see you being upset though, Queen of Wands reversed in your current energy, or you're kind of upset. And I will say this too, you have nothing to be insecure about, Pisces. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if I've been saying this. I kind of do feel like I get this for you maybe sometimes. And you're probably mad that I'm saying that, but the Eight of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, I'm just being honest. You have nothing to be insecure about. I think for some of you, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a part of your personality or something like that, or I'm not sure what it is, but I don't think you should be. Because the Queen of Wands reverse is like, especially with the Eight of Swords, that is my combination, that with the Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, or Queen of Wands. But an Eight of Swords specifically, it's like my combination of where one is, they're self-conscious. Or too self-conscious. So that can like bring up insecurities. I do see you getting over that, by the way. And how, I'm not sure how. But I feel like you're kind of already becoming more confident. Some of you have a very hard time faking things too. So it's like if you're feeling a certain way, I think you can play the role, but I don't know. I just see you like just being like, I gotta be honest or something like that. Your advice, though, Two of Swords with the Eight of Cups being in the challenge is, if you're confused about something and you're not ready to make a decision, then I would wait. Don't make the decision. Two of Swords. I would not make the decision if you're not ready to make the decision. And you may be needing to make a decision in regards to a certain direction. Or you're still thinking about things, trying to figure out the direction of something or where things are going. I will tell you this, though. Your money and career looks really good in the future. Ten of Pentacles. And I'm also seeing, too, where you couldn't see things clearly before, you'll start to see it more clearly with the Seven of Cups. You'll be able to see it, but maybe it's not manifested yet. So let's see what this is. And if this isn't your reading, then you can just click off, or you can go to a different sign. Ace of Swords. I told you would get clarity. See, y'all just think I'd be saying shit. I know what I'd be saying. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles in the future. You have the Hermit reverse. I'm also seeing you, if you've been feeling alone, even if you're around people, even if you have people around you, but you just feel alone. I'm seeing you not be in that energy anymore. I actually feel like you're going to find like very strong connections in the future. And I feel like also, where you've been suppressing your light, or like where you've been like isolating or alienating, I'm not seeing you do that anymore. I don't know if you're alienating or isolating because of like I'm not sure what it is exactly. I don't know, Pisces. I really don't. But I do see you coming out of that. I'm also seeing good things when it comes to work and career, your money and finances, stability, even your home life I get here as well, doing well. Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, also options and choices that you can see clearly now, where you couldn't see clearly before. Eight of Swords. which that's opening up a whole range of new imaginative scenarios for you. But your advice is to like take your time here. Two of Swords is the advice. Like if you need time to think about things or wait, I would do that. Queen of Wands reversing your current energy. It's like you may be upset or maybe you're mad. I'm not sure. Maybe you're just in a bad mood. Or maybe you're feeling self-conscious or insecure, or maybe you're not good enough. I think you're gonna be shattering whatever that illusion is. You pulled skywriting the fates here. You may be wondering like where your destiny is going, in particular with the Eight of Cups. But I feel like that's all about to be very understood in the future with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit reverse. You have stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. I said the limitless fucking imaginative scenarios. So where your like vision has been capped, or where you haven't been able to see like these bigger things, I feel like you'll be able to see it sometime from now until the end of the month. But it could even be something from your past that you're letting go of, or something, you know, you're in a period of a transition here is what it kind of seems to me. Eight of Cups in the challenge. So it's like you're kind of in between worlds a bit still. And I think you know, Two of Swords is about, you know, finding peace within inside the mind, because it's Moon in Libra. And once you really do that, I feel like you'll be able to like not let anything from the past have any type of influence in your current moment and in the future. I'm also seeing things go really well in regards to work, career, more stability, especially when it comes to your home, Ten of Pentacles. And if you've been alienating or isolating here, I'm seeing, or if you've been feeling disconnected or like alone, I'm seeing you not feel that anymore. And there's gonna be more choices and options, and you'll be able to see more. It's like you'll be able to see just more clearly, like, okay, I can do these things. Like there's these things here that I can actually do, but it's about which one you actually want to do or how you want to go about it. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. Let's go to the all signs. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the all signs. Yeah. So thank you for the likes. And if you're not a subscriber, I encourage you to subscribe. And last but not least, I should have said this at the beginning of the video. I'm running that sale I've been running on the personal reads will end at the end of the month. So after the end of the month, I'm gonna be taking away that sale. That sale's been going for a long time. It's a great sale. It's probably my best sale I've had for a while. So it's gonna be done at the end of the month. So if you want a personal reading with me, be sure to take advantage of that sale. Or you can wait, but the price will just go up. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the super chats. All right, Mona Lisa. Overall energy for Aries season. Thank you for all you do. Gotcha. Sounds good. Let's do it. Mona Lisa. Continue for Mona Lisa. Overall energy for Aries season. Hierophant reversed, or Hierophant upright, not reversed. Two of Wands here. And you have the King of Wands reversed here. I feel like things are going to move pretty quickly for you this Aries season. Two of Wands, I see you full of like self-determination and confidence. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you can't. Two of Wands, and then the King of Wands reversed here. I feel this is the message I get here for you. I'm not sure if there's going to be something in regards to community. This is what it feels like. Something in regards to community, or something that you're learning, or a teacher, mentor, or a guide. You could be a teacher, mentor, or a guide, or you could be working with one here. You can be learning something very important here this Aries season. That's going to give you a lot of trust and faith in regards to taking action in a certain particular direction that you feel that's a part of like your long-term vision, or something here that you want. But I would say with this King of Wands reversed in the Hierophant, I would do things morally and ethically. I'm not saying you're not doing anything. I'm not saying you're not doing things that are moral. But I think with the King of Wands and the Hierophant, like you'll get more out of a situation by doing it the proper way, or doing the right thing, or going about it the right way. Because ultimately the Hierophant King of Wands is like needing to put an emphasis on, if you're going to be of benefit to other people, operate from a place of a moral frame. And if you do that, you'll get the most out of your situation here. But I do see you full of confidence here. Especially Two of Wands, King of Wands. Like it's in regards to ambition and direction. And if you're dealing with a person here, you may, like if you're dealing with like a masculine here, like if you have like a man or someone here that you're talking to here, you may be not attracted to him because I feel like you have more direction and more purpose than whoever this person is. So that's just a side message. All right, let's go to Vanessa. Just asking for general advice, whatever comes out. Thanks, Austin. All right. Can you give me some general advice here for Vanessa? Five of Pentacles reversed. And the Death reversed here. You know, something is either resurfacing or has resurfaced, and it's happening for a reason. You know, Five of Pentacles is the struggle. Right, Death card reverses. There's an evolution, transformation. There's an evolutionary process trying to happen, a transformation that's trying to happen, a deeper transformation and change in your life. But the Death card reverse could be to where we're resisting that for some reason, whether it's because we're holding on to something that we need to let go of with the Five of Pentacles. But the more you resist transformation and like the more you resist change, the more difficult it's going to be, and the more struggle you may face. So if you're like on the outs with something, or you need to make a change here, just be open to the change. I promise you it'll help you. It'll help you so much. It'll help you move through whatever this is. I know it's difficult, or something may feel difficult with the Death card reverse, which causes resistance because like change can be scary. But I promise you, like you letting go of something and stepping fully into a transformation here will help you get through a process much more quicker. So that's what I got for you, Vanessa. Nicole, energy around me, and Tyler, I'm ready to walk away. Okay. Can you tell me for Nicole? Can you tell me for Nicole, what is the energy surrounding these two? What is the energy surrounding these two? Nine of Wands reversed. What's the current energy here? Ten of Swords. Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, y'all just can't get on the same page for shit. What's going on? You got the Nine of Wands reversed, Ten of Swords upright, Three of Pentacles reversed, Justice card reversed at the bottom of the deck. I'm not saying you have to walk away from this situation. Like I'm not one of those readers that's like filled with bitterness and like they're like, you know, like you just walk away from the person. I don't think so. I think there definitely needs to be a change, because you know the Ten of Swords is the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And Ten of Swords has a lot to do with things dealing with communication, and the Three of Pentacles being here is like trying to operate as a team and figure things out. But it's like you two are having a hard time working together with something, or maybe even agreeing upon something. And if it's something in regards to like agreeing on something, what's really being heightened at the core is like a core belief. So maybe you two may have a difference in opinion or belief about something. I think that could be worked through, but you know, it just depends on if one or the other person is too rigid. And if it's too rigid with the Three of Pentacles reversed, then it's like, yeah, I mean, something's going to have to change here. But I would say that, I wonder if y'all have like fixed placements. You don't have to, but for one, I think what has to happen, Nine of Wands reverse, is like the defensiveness. I don't know if y'all like trigger the fuck out of each other, or y'all are like triggering each other right now. Which is so easy to get caught up in the trigger, like when you're in the moment. So I understand. If I were you in the situation, I would kind of just walk away for now. I mean, you don't have to completely walk away, but just give it space and time to breathe. And maybe like reflect too. Like, is it your beliefs in getting in the way, or is it like your opinion about something getting in the way? Like, or is it theirs? So you have to really be honest about it with the Ten of Swords and look at it like honestly. Because otherwise, you two are just not going to get on the same page with the Three of Pentacles reversed. So that's what I get. I feel like y'all both care. And that could probably be part of it. It's like, but if I were you, I would just maybe take space and then give it time and then try to come back to the situation and resolve or work together or figure things out again. Because the one thing about the Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords here is like, if you keep approaching it from the same angle in the same way and like trying to force it, you're just gonna keep hitting the same problem. So like time and space, it's like having some type of space to like let the situation breathe, to gather your thoughts and to come up with a different approach. But if it doesn't work, then you have to look at that and see if it's worth it. All right, let's do Jamie. Looking for a general reading for the summer, Taurus, Sun, Scorpio rising. Thanks. Can you tell me for Jamie, looking for a general reading for the summer, Taurus, Sun, Scorpio rising? Can you tell me? Seven of Swords. The Five of Cups reversed. The Four of Swords here. You know what I kind of get you doing this summer? I see you avoiding people, situations, because I feel like you're not trying to deal with old energies here, like old emotional energies. The reason why I say that you have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups reversed. So it's like you could be getting over something or maybe healing something, letting go of something emotionally. And anything that you've held on to emotionally, I feel like will start to be like water under the bridge. But it's still a process here. But I'm seeing you kind of avoid a lot of things, whether it's like people, places, situations here. And really just focusing either on your own healing with the Four of Swords or just kind of being in your own solitude and finding peace. But I do see you getting over something that maybe you've been carrying emotionally. I see you getting over it. And I think it's happening because like you're avoiding things that aren't good for you, or you're just avoiding doing certain things that could possibly trigger you. And I do see you finding more peace here with the Four of Swords. Could be healing as well. See you kind of being in your own solitude, in your own energy here this summer. Of course, there can be many other things that happen, but that is something that I get though here for you. So that's what I got for you, Jamie. Let's go to Ravenwind. Will I obtain my driver's license within the next 12 months? What can you tell me here for Ravenwind? Will they get their license within the next 12 months? Let's see. Will Ravenwind get their driver's license in the next 12 months? Damn. if I had to say, I would say no. But hear me out though, because that doesn't mean that won't. I got the Ace of Wands reversed, the Hierophant, and the Lovers reversed. I don't know if there's things that you either have to study for. I would make sure that you're as prepared as you can be. Like if there's anything that you need to do, whether it's like, I don't know if you have to like study for something, or if you have to like learn something, or if you have to like do certain things here, I would do it, because if you don't do it, then I don't feel like you're going to get it. But I feel like if you do it, then I feel like you will get it. Because the Ace of Wands can be some form of like there's an opportunity, but it dissipates quickly. Or the opportunity's there, but then it dissipates. And then you have the Lovers reverse, which is something not, something not coming into like union, especially with the Hierophant. If there's things that you need to do, whether it's following up with people, or whether it's like learning something, or kind of like having to go through like a certain system in order to do it, I would do it, because I feel like you could get it within 12 months. But if you don't, I feel like it's going to be delayed. So that's what I got for you, Raven Wind. What's up? What's up, buddy? So fucking annoying. Be sure to put your super chat in the box, because if you don't, I'm gonna skip it. All right, I'm gonna do Neely or Nelly Popular. What is really the relationship between my Scorpio sun and me? What is really the relationship between my Scorpio sun and me, a Scorpio mom? All right, let's see. What is the relationship between my Scorpio sun and me, a Scorpio mom? What's the relationship between these two? Star card reversed. Knight of Wands. I would actually say I would say it's positive. I think when there's like two Scorpio placements, you have to understand that Scorpio like wants to merge, and it wants depth and something bigger to aspire to. So to strengthen the relationship here, especially with the Star card reverse, is to have like some greater like purpose or North Star or direction. Because that's what's really going to allow for this Knight of Wands energy to thrive, which would be like excitement, passion, adventure. But when there's a lack of, I wonder if both of y'all's planets are in the nakshatra, is it Vishka? Or Vishaka? Because I have that. So like when there's something, like for you specifically, like when there's a greater purpose here to the relationship, like a sense of direction, or like something to aspire to, something to like obtain or create, or something to look forward to, that's what really allows for the depth of the Scorpio energy to be activated, to where there's passion, excitement with the Knight of Wands. But I would say it's positive overall. But needing direction, like some form of direction. So I got. All right, let's do a Walden. Why is Jamie ignoring me? And how do I cut cords and move on? Why is Jamie ignoring a Walton? Actually, let me see something real quick. Yeah, so Ravenwind, if you have your permit, be sure to follow up on like the lessons, because I mean, if you don't do that, then I feel like you won't get it. And that's what that was Hierophant. Hierophant can do like lessons because it deals with teachers and like teaching and stuff like that. So. All right, so 8 Walden, why is Jamie ignoring them and how do they cut cords? The Emperor. Well, I feel for one that this person, so they're very materially focused and driven at this time. Emperor upright, King of Pentacles reversed. So they're very much focused on their work and their career, their business. How do they cut cords? The Magician. Well, I think you would have to do like a cord cutting ritual with the Magician. You don't have to do a ritual, but it's like just letting it be known to your psyche, like, especially, yeah, look at that 5 of Swords, which would be like cord cutting. But you have to like let it be known to your psyche that like this is some form of initiation of letting go of something, whether it's cutting a cord. But I would say this person's really focused on work and career and business. I think they're very materially driven at this time, which I'm not, I'm not judging this person, but I feel like that's what it is. They're very focused on themselves, the Emperor. And I think too, they want you to initiate with the 5 of Swords and the Magician. But I would say if you want to cut cords with a person, the Magician would be like some form of like cord cutting ritual, right? Like it doesn't, you don't have to do anything crazy, but it's just like, it has to be like a note in the psyche of like, I don't know, maybe it's like an old letter that you have of theirs and you just like, you burn the letter or something. Like it's just something like that that can let it be registered to a deeper part of your mind that, you're moving on from it. So I think that would be something that helps. All right, be sure to read the super chat rules because super chat questions, it's at least $5. So whoever sent $4, that's not enough. I'm going to pull you a card, but make sure that you're reading the rules. And also you got to put your question in the chat box. That's why I say to read the super chat rules. So RSA 5172, you could have some money here coming your way with the 6 of Pentacles, or you're going to be rewarded here with something. You're going to be rewarded here with something, or you're going to be getting something here. I see you kind of being excited about it, Knight of Wands reversed. But I would kind of make sure that you're not letting your excitement get too out of control. I think you're getting something, but also maybe you kind of may be frustrated too. But it's like you're getting some type of increase here, some type of gain, whether it's money, resources, help, or assistance. It could be from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It could be any sign. All right, let's go to Nicole. My neighbors, Scott and his wife, Jerry, are so difficult to manage. They keep overstepping the boundary I asked them to respect. And it's not even that bad. What do I do about them? I feel hurt and defeated. So my neighbor Scott and his wife Jerry are so difficult to manage. They overstep the boundaries I asked them to respect. It's not even that bad. What do I do about them? I feel hurt and defeated. So what do you do about this? How do you go about this situation? Overall energy, 4 of Swords. Well, I want to keep the peace for keeping the peace sake, because keeping the peace ain't really peace. You want to aim for peace, but if the prospect of peace isn't there, then you're going to have to do something with the 4 of Swords. Reversed here, because I feel like, 4 of Swords reverse is putting more of an emphasis on needing to say something or do something, because otherwise it's going to keep happening. What's the current energy? You have the 6 of Cups. I feel like you're trying to be compassionate in the situation with the 6 of Cups. Like you're trying to either forgive them. Again, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords reversed could be wanting to keep the peace, but what's the challenge? 7 of Pentacles. I wonder if it's like something to do, because you said it's your neighbors, so the 7 of Pentacles and the challenge can be, like, are they on your yard or something, or something about y'all's yard? It doesn't have to be, but I think you're not really seeing any progress or results from from what they say they're going to do. What's in the future? Ten of Wands reversed. And what is in the outcome here? Ace of Swords reversed. I would say something or do something, because the Ten of Wands reversed it may continue to happen, especially with the Ace of Swords, because Ace of Swords reversed specifically is not following through on your word. So for one, I want to just keep the peace for keeping the peace, because because it's uncomfortable addressing things. I think that, because if that happens, I feel like it's going to continue to happen with the Ten of Wands. And there won't be a follow through with like promises, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords reversed. That'll be like a promise that's broken. So if I were you, Seven of Pentacles in the challenge, I would, I would address it. And I know you already addressed it, but maybe if you have to address it again, or if you have to do something more serious in the situation in order for them to honor your boundaries here. I feel like I feel like they may keep annoying you for some reason. I don't think they're maybe trying to do it intentionally. I just feel like you're just going to be annoyed with these neighbors for a while. But yeah, don't be a doormat. Like if you need to, I'm not sure like what you could do specifically. You could like, I would press the issue, but you don't have to do it crazily, right? But I would not let things just, don't let them step all over you. So if there's like things that you could do that would help the situation, and maybe you're just kind of waiting because you don't want to do that yet, if it gets to the point to where they're not doing what you asked, then maybe you have to do that. Which may suck, but yeah. So let's do Uni. Hey Austin, is this person I'm thinking about on some weirdo stuff? Oh my God. Different situations have showed true colors. Business is being delayed. So is the person at Uni that they're thinking about, are they on some weirdo stuff? Two of Cups here. I'm gonna say no. What's the current energy? Judgment. What's the challenge here? Well, let me pull the full picture. Ace of Pentacles. I do see the business delays with the Ace of Pentacles in the challenge. Let's see. Future position, World card reversed. What's the outcome here? Or what's the advice? Eight of Swords. Yeah, so I wouldn't do anything that you're going to regret, or say anything that you'll regret, or maybe make assumptions or jump to conclusions. Maybe there is some weird shit, but I wouldn't over dramatize it here. I would definitely listen to your intuition, but I think there's something kind of off about things. But I do see the delays here as well, the Ace of Pentacles for the business delays. Eight of Swords, though, as the advice is, making sure that you don't say something or do something that you're going to regret. And kind of waiting until you have all the information and the facts with the Ace of Swords reversed and this Eight of Swords. So that way you can really have true clarity without making a decision from a place of a lack of clarity here. So I do feel like the business thing will develop over time. I do see it being delayed. But the Judgment in your current energy, I would wait to make big decisions or major decisions until you have the absolute clarity in a situation. Because maybe some things just need to be worked through, or misunderstandings need to be worked through, or just maybe this is like a complex situation and it just needs time for it to for clarity to happen here. So it could take some time here with the world reverse in the future. It is always delayed, and they are fire signs, so I'm like doing business again. Iffy doing business again. You say I'm being a tyrant again. Well, at least you can be honest with yourself. Most people can't do that. But I think it really does boil down to communication, because it could be the Two of Cups is rolling and reading, it's upright. So, but it's the Eight of Swords. It's trust has to be established through communication, through understanding, being on the same page. But getting on the same page first, having everything understood first, if you are going to make a decision with the Judgment card. So I hope that helped, Uni. All right, let's do St. Thomas, Gemini here. What's the vibe for me and my Pisces? Let's see. Gemini and Pisces, that's an interesting combination. Y'all probably stay confused. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Oh, shit. What Gemini here, what's the vibe for me and the Pisces? What can you tell me for St. Thomas? The vibe, Justice card. Let's see. Hierophant. Reversed. I think the vibe is, what happened between you two? Because I'd be confused. The Justice card upright. Yeah, bro, you a Gemini, bro. You dealing with the Pisces. The Justice card here, the Hierophant. I think what y'all both want with the Justice upright is, I think the Justice card can be some form of reconciliation. So like making a situation fair. Like there being fairness for everybody in the situation. So I think that's what y'all both want. The Hierophant reversed. I don't know if y'all have different values and belief systems here, and that could be the challenge. It's like, how do y'all reconcile those differences? That's what I get. If there's been any type of anything that has been unfair, I think you guys both want fairness in the situation, whether they're voicing that or not. I feel like that's what they want. But I also feel the Hierophant reverse between you two is like, you two definitely have different beliefs and values, I feel. And I don't know if y'all both kind of know that, but I don't know if they something unconventional is going on. You say, oh, I don't like his friend. So, okay. So maybe that could be part of the Hierophant reverse. Because you guys may have a difference in belief systems and values. Especially probably when it comes to relationships. But I think y'all both want fairness in the situation. So it has to be some flexibility when it comes to belief systems. Thank you again for the tip, Pam. Eva. Hi, Austin. I just want to know if this guy that I like is dating someone. His name is Todd, Aquarius. Are they dating someone? The moon reversed. Are they dating someone? No, they're not. the moon reverse 4 swords. They're not. I don't even think this person even has the interest to date. Like, they do, but it's not something that's priority for them. But they would be open to it if it's the right connection. All right, Joseph, employer contract ending abruptly. 4-1, day of full moon. 2, is this paving my way to relocation out of the country for work? Is this paving the way for relocation? Tower. It's doing something. Let's see. 6 of Cups here. Queen of Wands. I'm going to say no. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I'm going to say no. I kind of see you being upset about this situation, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if you're already upset. I don't see you really looking at the situation in a very positive light with the 6 Cups reversed. Like, broken promises, just like, you know, don't let, like, don't, I wouldn't, I mean, you can be upset, that's fine. But I want to harbor it though. But I don't know if it's going to help you relocate out of the country. That doesn't mean it won't happen, but maybe it doesn't go the ideal way you expect with the Tower, 6 Cups reverse. I could be wrong, you know, but that's what I get. Let's do Mona Lisa. Overall energy towards Justin. Overall energy towards me. I'm single, and he's chasing. All right. What can you tell me here? What can you tell me for Mona Lisa for Justin? 7 of Swords. Knight of Wands reversed. You like a rabbit they can't catch. Let's see. Ace of Swords reversed. You know why this person is chasing you? They're so unconscious to this. So they're frustrated because they feel like they are chasing you, but they're not getting anywhere with you. It's interesting because this person, this is what they believe. They believe that you like them with the 7 of Swords reversed. They believe that they genuinely believe that you have interest in them. Now, maybe you do. I'm not sure, but they know it. That's what they believe, even if you don't. And so they're frustrated because they're like trying to pursue you. Knight of Wands reversed, but it's not going anywhere. Ace of Swords reversed. It's like they know, but they don't know. There's a lack of clarity, lack of communication or understanding between you two. It's the 7 of Swords is reversed. They may even feel like they made a mistake. So I don't know if they try to manipulate you at one point or if they try to play certain games. I think it backfired on their ass. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it backfired on them because they now feel as if, like, oh shit, now she knows or something like that. Or it didn't work and she saw through something. So they're frustrated. That's what I get with this person. Kind of think he's cool, but I'm just being intentional. I would be upfront with this person and tell them, because I kind of feel like this person, I feel like you gave them maybe a little bit and they took a fucking mile with it. That's what I get. Yeah, I mean, he may try to play games with you in the future. Knight of Wands reverse, Ace of Swords reverse. I mean, that shit just happens though with relationships. A lot of people are just fucking immature nowadays, but yeah. So I think he enjoys the chase though. Cassatory, what is coming between me and R in the next 8 months? No contact right now. Will he come forward? Knight of Cups reversed. I'm getting a no. No, they won't come toward you, but y'all, they're the Eight of Cups reversed. They haven't moved on from you either. So they haven't come. They're not gonna come forward with the Knight of Cups reversed. If they do, it'll be very like in very passive ways. Like it won't be direct. But I'm also seeing this person having a hard time moving on from you as well. The Eight of Cups reversed, but I don't see them making contact with you directly. Calypso, will I be able to quit this habit this month? Full card. Nine of Cups reversed. I would say yes, but you ever like substitute one habit with another habit, and now you got another fucking habit that you're gonna have to get rid of? So I would be aware of that, but I would say yes. I would say yes. But the Nine of Cups reversed can be some type of dependence. So it's like if you have one dependence toward one thing, but you try to quit that, but you do it by developing another dependence to another thing. Like for instance, if you're trying to stop smoking, so let's say you're trying to stop smoking cigarettes, and then for instance you find some other form of like nicotine, but it's not cigarettes, right? Like, did you really quit? You get what I'm saying? Bonita, hi Austin. I don't know whether my friend GM, date of birth, July 4th, 1995, is keeping her distance from me, or am I just overthinking things? July 4th, 1985. I was only 5. I was only 5. Bonus points if anybody knows what meme I'm talking about. I was only 5. Let's see. What can you tell me for Bonita? Whether my friend GM. Oh shit. No, she's keeping her silence. Especially High Priestess reversed. So that works for a little bit, but then like it doesn't work after a while. Then it becomes very obvious. That's what's happening. High Priestess reversed, Four of Swords reversed. So they are. I think they'll speak soon. But yeah, they're definitely keeping their silence from you. You're not overthinking it. All right, let's do Bonita Cancerian here. July 20th, 1990. What messages do the spirits have for me for next month? Thanks again. Hangman. Three of Cups reversed. You're going to have a change in perspective around your relationships. It could be friends, family, or romance. All your relationships. You may kind of wake up to the fact that like some people aren't good for you, or just certain situations aren't good for you. So I don't know. I'm not saying you're necessarily going to cut these people out, but you just may not partake in a lot of activities that you once partaked in, or you may just kind of find yourself like not, wanting to be engaged with certain energies here. But I see a big change in perspective, Bonita, with the Hangman. I feel like it's around like family or friends, or just even like things that are a waste of time. Because the Three of Cups reversed can be like, it's like in a form of an escape, like whether it's like partying or doing things that's temporary, it's enjoyment, but it does nothing for you, or it's just kind of a waste of time. So that's kind of what I get. Let's do Eva. Why did this guy Todd stop talking to me? He's an Aquarius and I'm a Gemini. I don't understand that attitude. Thank you. What can you tell me here for Eva? Magician. Ten of Swords reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. I feel like they're trying to get over something else. I think he changed his mind, I'm going to be honest with you. I think he may have projected onto the situation at first, 10 of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. But I don't know what happened. I think he changed his mind. And I feel like he's... who's the Gemini here? You're the Gemini. He changed his mind, like, just simply put. I think... and now he's like working on other things or doing other things or initiating other things, whether he's trying to talk to other people. But he changed his mind. I think he projected onto the situation some type of, some type of projection, but it didn't meet that projection. So I feel like he changed his mind and decided to pursue other things here. That's what I get. That's a shitty way to just... Did he ghost you? Cassatory, do you see any movement in the future towards me this year and next? Do you see any movement in the future towards me between this year and the next? All right, what can you tell me in regards to that? For Cassatory, is there gonna be any movement from now coming into next year? 5 of Pentacles reversed. I get yes. So it'll be a return. Yeah, double return energy. 5 of Pentacles and the Hermit reverse. Both reversed. So I would say yes. It's going to take them some time though. And by that point, who knows where you'll be. But yeah. Jennifer was coming for love with me and my new friend of 3 months. He's a Leo. Do you see a positive future? He hasn't made a move yet, but hints. That's weird. Usually Leos are pretty upfront. Let's see. Sometimes Leo could be too direct. Well, let's see. Temperance. He's coming for love with me and my new friend of 3 months. He's a Leo. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. This situation. Oh, there we go. I would say this situation. So you two will be friends for a while, and it may take some time for it to really grow into something romantic. Okay, so now I got more information because you're waiting for your divorce to finalize. So that makes more sense. I mean, Leos have dignity about themselves. So, like, if there's someone's involved, it's like, yeah, we'll probably hint that we like you, but we'll wait for the divorce, right? So I think that's what he's waiting on. Temperance and the World card reverse. But I see y'all being friends for a while. I do see it progressing and developing, the Temperance. The World card reversed. It may take some time. I'm not sure why. I don't know if there's unfinished business with the World card reverse on your end, his end. But I see y'all developing a connection. There's good chemistry between you and this person, the Temperance. So it'll be there. It's just more so like needing to finalize things, close out things, so that way something more can progress between you and this person. Jennifer. Could be going into like the late end of the year. November, December, where like something significant between you two. All right, so that's what I got. Eva, is this guy Todd coming back, or should I just let it go? It's been a long time. What can you tell me here for Eva? Is this guy Todd coming back, or should I just let it go? What can you tell me for Eva? Yeah, they'll talk to you again. Queen of Wands, reverse Ace of Swords. Five of Wands, though. I feel like there's like resentment in this situation. There's a lot of unexpressed emotion. I think they will come back, and you'll have to work through the anger and the frustration, because I still feel like I feel like that's there. But if I feel like if you two are mature about it with the Queen of Wands reverse, then I feel like you can clear the air with this person and resolve things. So I would say, yeah. Should you let it go? I mean, it's up to you. I mean, the way I kind of approach this, I would approach the situation is, like, if you truly love the person and you're waiting for them to come back, or you would like to rekindle things with them, they have to make that choice at the end of the day. But you can't like put your life on hold. So you can still love the person, you can still desire that. But if you're like so obsessed with it to the point to where that's all you think about, and then you don't even try to entertain anything new, so you're gonna cut yourself off from the other possibilities and potentials of something new that could happen. That could even be better than that situation. Right? So, you know, I hope that gave you some perspective, which I think we all know that. I just think when you're in the moment, it's a little bit harder, you know. Because the heart wants what the heart wants, right? Love is such a weird thing, though, because it's just such a weird thing. Because it transcends like so much, like, and it's like we can go into psychology and all that stuff, which all that stuff is true. But then there's just some things where it's just like, it just transcends all logic. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna get off of here. I'll take questions for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go. I feel like just nothing is really fucking working here. So, buddy. I know, puppy. You gotta give me a sec. If it don't chase, baby, become an attractive. Yeah. Oh, Neo, I'm gonna take you a bath either today or tomorrow. You need a bath, boy. All right, Marilyn. What are the thoughts, feelings, and intentions of my uncle by marriage regarding our conversation about how he treats my aunt? What is his thoughts and feelings about that? Thank you for subscribing, Jennifer. Can you tell me for Marilyn? Yeah. I actually think they took the feedback pretty well. Six of Pentacles upright. So they took it well. I think they may have really took it well. Yeah, I think they took it really well. Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the World card. So I think they took it well. Now their thoughts and feelings, I'm not sure. They feel like they need to maybe be more reciprocal with things. I don't know if it's like money or finances. But I would say distribution of power in the relationship. Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. But the World card being here, I think this person definitely wants to make a change or wants to do better. And their intentions, I feel like they have genuine intentions. So I think they have genuine intentions. I think they took whether it was the feedback or the conversation, they kind of really took it well. I think they actually feel like it was something valuable. Yeah. I feel like this person's a stubborn person, though. Knight of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck. But they could be seeing, like, where they're stubborn. Where their stubbornness is failing them or where it's failed them. So, that's what I got for you, Marilyn. Let's do Danny. Advice for my love life, because it's been a mess. Laugh my ass off. I'm all over the place lately. Some guidance would be helpful. Can you tell me for Danny advice for my love life, because it's been a mess. I'm all over the place. Got some advice here for Danny. What's the advice for Danny here in regards to the love life? King of Swords. You know what I get here, Danny? Five of Pentacles. So if you're in a no contact situation or separation, or you're moving on from something here, oh Lord. You may have to kind of accept that you have to walk away from something. I do feel like there's someone new coming in. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I get Leo. Yeah, you won't see this person coming toward you. Nope. Nope, you don't even know this person. Maybe you do, but you won't see this person coming towards you. King of Swords, though, would be, having to be disciplined with your mind. So, like, not letting your emotions control you. And if I were you, I would start with, like, order. Especially, like, if you're just feeling, like, emotionally all over the place, the best thing you can do is, like, because you may want what it is that you want, or, like, there's something specifically that you're focused on in regards to love. The best thing that you can do is, so your emotions don't keep messing with you, or so, like, you can gain emotional control. I would focus on anything that you need to do in your life that needs more order with. So whether it's work, career, business, money, finances. So that way it's like it's not that you're not thinking about it, but it does kind of help you from not thinking about it. But it's so that you can start to feel like you have some form of control. So like with the Five of Pentacles, you may have to walk away from things that maybe you don't want to walk away from, or there's a separation, maybe a no contact situation. I think it's like kind of like the hard reality of it. But the one thing about the Five of Pentacles is like, don't let yourself be a victim. Like, oh, why is this happening to me? It's always me. It has a lot to do with mindset with the King of Swords. And I know you hear that a lot, like refocus energy on you, but that's the only thing that you can do. I know. I've fucking been there. I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker is not real. I'm telling you, like, just focus on what area of life you can improve. Because ultimately, I feel like you may be looking, like, one thing that can help is like a sense of productivity. I'm not saying you're not being productive, but I think the feeling alone of productivity is actually what will shift your energy from being so attached to this situation. But I do see someone coming toward you. It's like a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and you're not going to see this person or expect it. Possibility with the next, but maybe I shouldn't. And you have to weigh that out for yourself. King of Swords is Five of Pentacles. I don't know your situation, but you have to. I feel like you will talk with this ex again, though. I don't know how, but I feel like you will. But it's definitely a no contact situation. Five of Pentacles. Working out would be good. Knight of Wands. I don't know what the no contact situation is like, right? So, I mean, you can book a reading with me. I can go more deeper into it. Because, like, where's the leverage in the no contact? Like, if it's like you've tried to communicate with a person and they don't want to communicate with you, then like, you can't do anything about it. But if it's like a situation to where it's like you could communicate with a person, then you do have control in this situation to where you could do something about it, but you would just have to make a decision. So you would have to kind of just address that issue. So y'all been talking today. They may mention something about coming to see you or something like that in the future. Give me my credit when it happens. Or meeting or making plans to close the distance between you two or something like that. I mean, you could take the situation slow. I don't know. I don't know your situation, so I can't really give you the best advice. I don't know if it'll be constructive. All right, let's do Misa. Oh, wait. Misa, do I need to move on from my Taurus? Can I trust him going forward? Oh, I got you, Danny. Yeah. Yeah. Misa, do I need to move on from my Taurus? What can you tell me from Misa? 4 of Pentacles reversed. I would say oh shit. This is just what I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. But hold on though, you can make your own decisions. But I think I have the 4 of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers upright, 2 of Swords reversed. The real problem is like stubbornness. I mean, he's a Taurus, so maybe it's him. Or maybe it's both of you. But I actually feel like you guys both desire to have a union with each other. But, you know, there needs to be a choice, a decision choice. Lovers, 2 of Swords reversed. 4 of Pentacles reversed. I think it's control. Like, there's too much control. I don't know if you're the one that's controlling things too much, or it's him. It's both y'all. I would say this is a strong soulmate bond of a connection that you have with this person. Can you trust him? If I had to say, I think you can, for the most part. I'm not saying that he's going to be perfect, but I think you probably could. Always heed your own intuition, but that's just what I see with the cards. All right, let's do Jennifer. Thoughts on my divorce, my ex's feelings, Virgo. Was he ever faithful? LOL. Also, how will proceedings with divorce and selling of home go? What can you tell me in regards to this situation? Can you tell me for Misa? Or, no, sorry, Jennifer, Knight of Swords. I feel like they may want a new beginning here with you, but they may not be mentioning that. So there may be some delays with this situation, like the divorce situation. Ace of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Because it's probably like sorting out assets, right? 7 of Pentacles. But I do feel with the Knight of Swords that I think they're going to be willing to work with you and communicate with you, so that way that y'all two can like resolve the problems and the situations. I kind of feel like this person though, like deep down inside, may want some type of new beginning or start with you, with this Ace of Pentacles reversed. But they don't know if it's going to be a waste of time, Seven of Pentacles reversed. But I feel like they'll be kind of upfront. They'll talk with you about like what y'all two need to do. But it could take some time for you two to like figure things out, whether it's like if it's with the home or certain assets and stuff like that. So I'll try to be patient with the situation. I don't really get any negative intentions from them or any bad intentions. I don't see that. Maryland, I just sent a letter to the restaurant owner. What are his thoughts, feelings, / intentions regarding it? What will he think they'll do if he hasn't read it yet? What can you tell me in regards to how would this letter be received between the restaurant owner? How would this letter be received in regards to the restaurant? So it may take them a while to either discover it or to get back to you with anything. Yeah, it may get lost, or they may kind of get to it late. And when they do get to it, whatever you said will be brought to their attention. Four of Cups reversed. So, Knight of Pentacles is they'll do something about it practically, but it could take some time. Like it may take them a while. I don't know if it could either be either responding or getting to the letter and then doing something about it. So it could take some time before you see anything. So that's what I got for you, Marilyn. Cassatory, how will my life I don't understand what you asked. How will be my life until the end of this year? Oh, okay, let me see. What can you tell me here for Cassatory? I think this is going to be the last one I answer, y'all. Let me get off. So I'm not taking super chat questions anymore. I'm going to answer this last one. Can you tell me here for Cassatory? Seven of Swords. I feel like there's going to be, like from now until the end of the year, Cassatory, there's going to be, the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's a lot of different experiences that you could explore this year. But I give it the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords upright. I kind of see you not trusting things or not being fully open to them. Like whether it's like wanting to avoid things or maybe you're being maybe too cautious with things. But I get that there's like new experiences that will unfold here for you for the year, or could be like new options and choices here. There's a lot of possibility for you, like from now to the end of the year. But I'm kind of seeing you like avoid things, or maybe being too defensive, or having your guard too up, or not trusting certain things. So I'll be aware of that. Like if you want new experiences or if you want to try new things, I feel like they're going to present themselves to you for a reason. And I feel, they could be enjoyable or they could improve your life. But if you're maybe too avoidant of these things, or your guard is too much up with things, then, you could miss out on some things. It could be healing as well. So like your best bet here, like if you are healing from things, is like your best strategy would be to either detach or avoid situations that you know aren't good for you. 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Like that would be your best strategy, especially if they're energetically depleting. So that is what I got for everybody. I'm gonna take my dog out. Then I'll be uploading, who do I got next? Cancer, Leo, Virgo's reading the individual signs. So, all right, I'm gonna leave it here. I appreciate all of you. I'll take my dog outside, and yeah, I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all on the next live. You just hit your head because you're impatient. Anyways, I'll see you later.